My first announcement is I have memberships. I got monetized, which it's a weird thing because like you can be monetized but you don't have to use it. So I finally got over 4,000 hours so I can be monetized, but I don't want to do ads. I'm not going to put ads in my stuff. Oh, my drink, it's a smoothie. It's banana, strawberry, almond milk, and orange juice and apple juice because it's only 11 o'clock here. And I've been running. So that's technically my breakfast. So it's very good. So yes, so I am monetized. I'm not going to put ads in any of my videos because no, I make it myself. And this is, I think I got these are like from the hospital. I think these are what they give you in the hospital, or it's from a restaurant, like the back end of a restaurant, like if you cook there. But yeah, I just make it myself. Yeah, it would be very, I did the, there's that company that does those. I forget what it's called, but there's a company that they send them out. And I used to do that, and they were amazing. But I was literally spending like $300 or $400 a month to have a smoothie every morning, and they were little. But yeah, so I got over my 4,000 hours. So I got monetized, and I'm not going to put ads in my stuff because I hate when I'm watching. I have Premiere, so I don't see ads. But before that, hated ads, hated it. So not going to do ads. But I have memberships now. Woohoo! So, my husband is cooking upstairs and it smells really good. And I mean really good. Oh, I see some new people in here. But so I have the first one is like, we're going to do a get ready with me, like whatever morning is best for everyone who's at that level. But we'll do like a live stream, get ready with me. And then I think you get like member shout outs and some other stuff. And then the second one, I'm going to do like a series, like Who Am I? Because I've actually had a pretty interesting life. Like a lot has happened that you would never expect to happen. Like I've been kidnapped. I've had a lot happen to me, right? I was legally dead for a while. Like I've had a lot happen to me. Oh, I got my first member. Wee Frosty. Woo! That is so crazy. Oh my gosh. You guys, I only started this like 7 months ago. I don't know how I got here. I really don't know how I got here. I mean, I do. It's from my mama's woohoo, but I don't know how I got here. Like one day I was on Twitter, apparently being a bully and trolling Bullhorn Betty. And then like someone said, woo, this is so exciting. Oh my God. I have my second member. You guys are awesome. That's so crazy. So like, that's the first one is the Lords. And then the second one, so shout out to Wee Frosty, new member. Shout out to Jersey Cat, new member. And then the second one has like the series about me. We're gonna have like private live streams. Ooh, see, and then I get those too. I get like shout out to Susan B. I think that's a super sticker or something. I don't know what all these things are. There's like super stickers, super buttons, super blah blahs. I don't know what they all are, but I don't know. So, woo, Mysterious Crimes. Thank you. Woo, shout out to Mysterious Crimes. This is going to be so fun. We're going to do so much stuff. And I'm going to keep adding stuff. I mean, it's not about like the money or anything. It's just like about cool things. So I think it's awesome. It's just fun. It's just a fun thing to do. It's crazy. That's crazy. I really never thought I'd do this, but that's crazy. I really appreciate that, you guys. Like, I really appreciate that people actually care what I have to say. Like, I really do. Because who the fuck cares what I have to say? I don't even care what I have to say sometimes. Like, for real. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I swear I'm the only person listening to myself talk. Like, and I could listen to myself talk for a long, long time. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I started making little comedy videos and people liked it. And then, I don't know, I just started to find all you cool people. And I think we have a lot of good things that we say, like a lot of good things that we say. And I've seen some new people here. And one thing that I think is cool about here is that everybody here is really respectful and really nice. Like I see all these other channels who like, oh, they have rogue mods and who's doing this and who's doing that. And someone's, hijacking them and, I can't think of the word right now. I'm having a word moment. Hacking them, and hacking their channel. And then you get people in there like blah, 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 saying bad things and you have to time them out. I mean, we don't have any of that. We don't. This is totally, and I mean, I didn't have mods for a long time, and then I did just because you should. But it's a totally, totally open panel. Anyone can say anything. I like opinions. That's how we learn. So I don't mind if someone comes in and like says something that is against what I say. Why did the chat stop? It feels like the chat stopped for some reason. Oh, there it goes. Hi, Kumquat Shelly. How are you doing? We gave a little shout out to you. Someone just said, oh, you know what, Wee Frosty? You actually you are very respectful. One thing about Wee Frosty is she says a lot of good things, and she says it in a way that you can't get angry at her. Lindsay, you didn't get a notification? Oh my gosh. Well, what did you miss? We gave a shout out from the universe to everyone who needs it. And then I announced that I got monetized and I have memberships, and that's about it, which just means I can spend more cool time with you people. But so Shelly, Shelly's doing okay today, she says. So good. So Shelly is one tough chick. She is a tough nugget. So she's going to be just fine. But it's not fun to go through it in the meantime. We know. But we have a totally open panel here. Anyone can say anything. Like trolls could come in and glare right now. Like I don't have anyone on my block. I don't block people. I don't have people blocked. Anyone can come in and say anything right now. They can totally come in and try and, hijack the place. But people don't, because they know I'm not going to give them what they want, I guess. Right. So I think we have a really good thing going on here. And the thing that I'm going to talk about today is all the lies, because my ex-best friend has decided to go out and trash me, which is bullshit. And, Heidi's running along with her. And you know what? I went through all of my lies and I took the transcripts and I put them in a Word document, right? And I searched for certain people's names to see, have I really said anything? Hey, MZ, Mr. Sister, to see what have I done? Because on my little, little skits, I know what I say, right? Because I spend a lot of time writing that and going over it. But lives, who knows? Maybe you get excited and you say something because, I'm a normal person. Like when people say bad things about me, I might have a moment and say something like, oh, she's a bitch. I might say something, right? So I wanted to see, have I really said anything that I should be, apologetic for? So I searched for Heidi's name. And I haven't said much about her, but everything I said was just in talking with what's going on. Never said anything mean, look shaming, body shaming, repulsive, vile, never ragged on her. Hey, Italian girl, nothing. Search for purple. Most of it was the color purple, talking about my hair and purple shampoo. Never said anything. Hey, Bees Mees, never said anything bad about her. Tony, never said anything. I mean, I searched for it to see, what have I really said? Nothing. Lindsay, new member. Woo! This is kind of cool. I feel like, come on down. You got the next contestant at The Price is Right. Woohoo! So today, that's what we're going to talk about, because the people who know me know, yeah, some people are entirely too serious, and that's, it's funny because, oh, hold on, what did I just do there? People who know me know I don't respond to hate. I don't. I don't do drama. I have my lives, and my lives are not ones where I trash people. I don't come on here and say, oh, let's talk about the drama of the day. Look who did this and who's talking about me and fuck her and blah, blah, and bitch that and shit, piss, pussy cut. I don't do that stuff. I don't, right? I don't. I talk about real things. That's, I think, why we like Wee Frosty. She talks about real things, and she says it in a way that is respectful, and we can think about things. We can think about who we are as people, right? And exactly, there are no receipts on me. $50, go find some of these things I'm going to talk about. I'm going to say them, and the first person who brings me a receipt on things they're saying, you're going to get paid, because you're not going to find anything, and I know that. So, I mean, my message here, it's ironic because I'm being told that I'm this bully and I body shame and I think I'm better than people and all this stuff. And it's ironic because I am completely the opposite of that. I'm on here with this message of we're all beautiful and it doesn't matter if you're the janitor or the CEO, you are equally valuable in this world. And the most beautiful thing, Purple, yes, let's pray for Purple too, that she gets better. We forgot her in our universe prayers. But like, that's the opposite of me. I think I don't care about the outside. Like, what's beautiful for a person is their confidence and their smile. That's what makes a person a person, you know? So like all these people on here, you know, saying like, oh, you know, I get this big thing about, oh, she's had plastic surgery, she's fake. Okay, I was anorexic and my lowest weight was 89 pounds. And when I got healthy, my booty came back, but my butt didn't, or my boobs didn't. The butt came back, the boobs didn't, right? So I was like, this sucks. Like, I struggled so hard to get healthy and get myself in a good place. And now I was like literally flat chested, like A-. Hakuna Matata, new member. Woo! This is awesome, you guys. This is really cool. This is fun. But I worked really hard to get better. And so I treated myself because I was like a B plus C before. And then I literally was like nothing. So I treated myself. My husband at the time was pissed off. He was mad at me. He's like, I don't make you feel good enough about yourself. And I'm like, nobody makes me feel good about me but me. Your opinion of me isn't what gives me self-confidence. I'm doing this for me. So I went and did it. But I get ragged on it, you know, because that's the one thing I've had done. Never had anything else done. I'm 50 years old. I ain't got done a damn thing done to my face. I think I'm doing pretty good for 50, not having anything done other than my boobs, you know, but I get ragged on it, you know. And I think the people who rag on that stuff, they're the people who are superficial. Because why does choosing to get plastic surgery make you superficial and fake? Why? Because now I know some people do it because they dislike themselves and they need to change themselves. But most people, because the doctors, the plastic surgeons, hey, Nicolina, the plastic surgeons actually have to vet you. They have to vet your mental sanity and that you're doing it for the right reasons. So if you have a good plastic surgeon, they're not going to let you do it for the wrong reasons. So most people just say, hey, like me, hey, I was a C, now I'm an A. This sucks. My clothes don't fit. I think I'd be better with some bigger boobs. I'm going to go get them. What's the difference between saying, I want my hair different. I want my makeup different. I want my nails different. TEAYA Simone, HOPEY's new bestie. I don't think your eyes are blue. What's the difference? I've heard Heidi say many times, she wished she got a boob job. What's the difference? Lori Davis, she's a keyboard baller. She is like the little lemming that goes around. And sorry, Lori, I'm going to call you fucking out. I'm calling you out because I have so many screenshots of you. I'm calling people out right now. I have so many screenshots of you saying shit about me. But the one time I was in chat with you, you were all nicey, nice. But you've had a boob job. You've had a boob job. So when everyone's over there making fun of me, what about your titties, honey? What about your titties? And she's the worst because she just sits there and she just goes along. Like, I saw HOPEY up on Science Girl, and there she is. Yep, she's a bully. Like, she's in the chat, like, she's a bully. You know, HOPEY's like, she porn shaped. Yep, she porn shaped her. She's just like little Mr. Like, she's a little yappy dog. Yep, she did that. I'm Lori. I had a boob job too. Boob jobs are bad, except mine. I never came up. I stayed at home alone. Wonder why. Where's your family? Have some receipts about that. Anywho, so it's pretty much been 3 weeks. Yeah, she has the most passive-aggressive little comments. That's what she does. She just sits there, and somebody says something, and then there she is. Oh, yeah, it's true. You know, she's just a little commenter. That's all she is, little yappy dog commenter. Comment queen, little bitchy biter keyboard baller bitch. Yep. I hate that. You've had, like, this is what I don't like. No, she doesn't. Well, we wouldn't know what she sounds like because she has never cammed up. Because, well, I know why, but she sits at home alone. She doesn't work anymore. Her family does not live with her. She is home alone all day in a dark room, but she does not cam up. And one time somebody pushed her to cam up and she's like, no, I can't cam up. And then she finally did. And her camera was the lights were all off. Her camera was all blurry. And like she probably put something on it. And where do you go to get a membership? No, she's never been seen with her boob job because she's never been seen. But I've heard her say that she's had a boob job several times. So if you go to like the main channel page, if you go to my main channel page, there should be a join button. I have heard that if you are on an iPhone, you don't see it. Lawyers on panel a few months ago and stated HOPEY is a scammer. Okay. Oh. Huh. Pot calling the kettle that doesn't work no more. Katie, my little Katie bug. Katie's a new member. Hey, Katie bug. That's my little Katie bug. I love my Katie bug. Thank you, Katie. So I think if you're on a Mac or an iPhone, you might not see the join button. But if that's a problem, I can give you a link. But I think you go to the main channel page, like where you would subscribe, and there's a join button there. So if you don't see it, I think I need a link drop for Apple products. Okay, I can do that. But so I have started to. So I don't respond to hate. I don't watch what bad things that people say about me, because what's the point? There are always going to be haters in life, and if you put yourself on YouTube, you especially are going to get haters. It's just par for the course. So why why watch it? I'm not going to watch it. Why does it happen? I mean, it's usually the people who are haters. It brings up menu when you add join. Okay, so hold on. Let me go to join. Oh, that just gives me let me see how I can get an address here. Copy address. Wait, hold on. This might work. Oh no, that's just for the channel. I'll get it in a minute while I'm talking. But people who are haters are usually people who look at you and they see that you have something that they want. Maybe you're really happy, you're self-confident, you have a great job, whatever. They see something that you have that they want, and they are going to talk badly about you to bring you down. Well, so that's the link to the main channel page. There should be a join button on that. So they're going to rip you and hate you and talk about you to bring you down to their level, to where they are, because they feel badly and they want you to feel as badly as they do. The other time haters hate on you is because they want something that you have. Now, sometimes that is maybe you have money. Maybe you have a car they want. Or in this case, maybe it's clout. Clout. So here is why there is the narrative going around about me. You talk about me, and you climb up to Justin, and you climb up to Molly, then you climb up to Mallory, then you throw in some buzzwords like trans and gay and dead name, and now you're getting clicks and views and subs. Now you are clout chasing on YouTube. And that's what is happening. Because so what? I'm friends with Justin. What does me and HOPEY have anything to do with anything else? And then why bring Molly into it? Because then Justin's, and then, no, she's got nice boobs of her own. She doesn't need my boobs. And then suddenly trans, and now we're bringing them out. It's ridiculous. It's all freaking clout chasing. All clout chasing. So I have, for the first time, started watching the bullshit. And so I've listened to it, so I know what they're saying. And the funniest thing is they've started getting called out for, like, do you have proof? Like, people are smarter than they think. I think you went to, yeah, see, that's what they do. So, HOPEY has been on her channel twice, 2 5-hour lives, dragging me. She's been on TEAYA Simone's twice. She's been on Science Girls. I mean, she's just going, right? Because she thinks she's going to get more subs and views. Because she, if I talk about Molly, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's stupid. Eliza, new member. Yay! Now, the thing is, you can be here for the short term or you can be here for the long term, right? And if you want to do all this drama shit and yap, you're going to be here for the short term. It's like a one-trick pony, right? It's like, a magician who has one trick. There's only so many places you can do your one magician trick until it gets old, and that's what they are. That's why I don't do drama, because I want to be here for the long haul. I don't want to just be some flash in the pants, rubberneck bullshit. Like, it's stupid, right? So that's what they're doing. And I think they thought that they were going to go out and yap, get some subs and views and like discredit me and like maybe take down my channel, whatever. And then like that would be it. But people are not as stupid as they think. So people have started saying, do you have proof? Do you have proof? And instead of saying, well, no, but we're really close, or we have a lot of like circumstantial stuff, like people would accept that. No, we don't have hardcore proof yet, but we're really close. People would probably accept that. But instead they say, yup, we got proof. Lots of it. Now I'm sitting over here like, you have proof. Because you're talking about my life and what I say. And I'm pretty sure I know my life and what I say. So how do you have proof of something that didn't happen or I didn't say? Oh, because you're a clout chasing dumb bitch. Okay, now I get it. So that's where they're getting themselves into a trap, because I think they didn't realize that people were going to do that. And like Heidi, someone, she did her little thing. Oh, the mean story, making fun of my disability. She did that thing. But this time, someone said, oh, did she have stuff from your... Yep, she took clips from my channel. I took clips from your channel. That's why I re-released the first one. I took clips from your channel. Where are the clips from your channel? Like, the one thing... So if you watch... Like, how many people have watched Science Girls? Like, how many people actually watched it? And hopefully a lot of you did. So you will know what we're talking about. But how many people actually watched it? Because I'm going to actually play the part of it. And SoCal, she's trying to learn from me. She's trying to be like the fake one too. She's right behind me. I'm trying to we have classes every Monday night. I get on a Zoom with SoCal and try and teach her how to be just as shady as I am. Okay. So yeah. So if you watched it, it's like over an hour of just dragging me. It's, and this is the first time I have ever done something like this. Oh, they are? Okay, Healer World. I don't care. Okay? So, this is the first time I've done something like this. I don't do drama stuff. I don't do this. So, if you look, you're never going to find me going out and saying bad things. I've never done a live or anything on these people. I don't, I think 3 times I've gone on someone else's panel and said something but it was in response to me seeing a 5-hour live, right? And I'm sorry, if you watch someone who has just drugged you for an hour, you might go on someone else's channel and be like, oh my God, I saw that. And that was so mean. That's horrible. How could she's a bitch. Sorry, I might do that. But that's all I do. I've never started anything. I've never made a live on it. I've never made any content on it. I've never gone on someone's panel just to tell the story of how horrible someone is, ever. And the fact that other creators let people do this is what it kind of irks me. It kind of irks me that other creators let someone go on and say something that is so ludicrous and outlandish and don't vet it. Because, you've got something out there dragging me for hours and hours and hours, not vetted. not vetted. But, you know, there are lies out there that say, like, I porn shamed her. Like, these are horrible things. If someone believed this, this is a horrible thing to say about someone, right? I don't care. I have 26-inch extensions for my Barbie hood, okay? And I got ready and did my hair in about 10 minutes. Vintage, new member, yay! I did my hair in 10 minutes because my son needed to get different fingerless gloves for Halloween. So instead of getting a lot of time to do my hair, I got like 10 minutes. So if they're not perfect today, I don't give a damn. But you do. But you do. And you know what? I know my hair looks pretty great. So the fact that you come on here and say, your hair looks horrible. Okay. I know you just did that. So I sit here and go, oh my God, does my hair look horrible? I'm so embarrassed now. Like, oh my God, I didn't think anyone knew. I thought people thought I had hair down to my ass. Wah. Sorry, you got the wrong girl. See, and that's the other thing. Wait, I think someone asked me a question. Hold on, I'm going to look at chat for 1 second. Am I single? No, I am not. I'm married with 2 children. I'm 50 years old. Yeah, if you're going to come at me, do something better than that. Like, really, do something better than that. I mean, come on. Okay, so hear the world. Go pray to heal your ugliness. Yeah, these people are horrible. It's ridiculous. If SoCal's fake, is that, yeah, SoCal is one of the realest people I know. And Vintage is one of the sweetest people I know. And all this bullshit and lies going around, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And you know what the other thing is? So all these people are sitting here mad at me saying, I'm a bully. I'm a bully. You just came in here and ragged on my hair. That was look shaming. So why is it okay for you to do that? But if I were to do it, I'm a bully. And I don't do that. That's the thing. I don't do that, right? Go to my videos. I don't do stuff like that. I talk about people's behaviors, right? So me talking about someone's behavior is a bully. But you doing that is just what? Fine. Why? Right? Now, let's see who this little asshat is. Let's see. Let's see how new the account is. Okay. Heal the world. Oh, I have to go on here to do it. Hold on. Let's see how new. And you notice I did not time out heal. I can't say heal. I did not time out heal the world. I did not block heal the world. They can say whatever they want right now. Right? Because that's how I am. I don't block shit. People can say whatever they want. I can't find it now. God damn it. Hey, Stoned But Not Alone is here. That was funny when he was on Purples. Okay, I have to, let me see if I can find it. God damn it. Why can't I find it? I want to see. Here it is. Okay. Okay. Go to channel. Let's see how new the channel is. It was made. Okay, they got a deuces. They might not. Oh, they're not new. Okay, so you're just an asshole. You're not a troll. You're just an asshole. But it is free speech. It is free speech. And I don't care. I don't care at all. You can come at me all you want. I didn't come on YouTube thinking people were going to say, oh, you're so nice and wonderful. We love you all the time. I didn't think that. And you can come out here and you can say anything. You can look shame me. You can body shame me. You can say I'm a horrible person. I don't care. Because you've done it all in the last 5 weeks. I've heard it all, HOPEY. Heard it all. And you weaponized poor little Tony. And then you got Heidi following behind. She made that story, that mean story, attacking my disabilities. Annoying Heidi. And Lori Davis in the chat. Yep. She did. Annoying. Right? So, whatever. Say what you want. Because heal the world, that made you look bad. And it made you look worse than me. And it said more about you than it said about me. So keep it up, honey bunny. Try better next time. All right. So the last 3 weeks, I have heard nothing but all of this hate and bullshit and this little narrative that they have, right? It's that I am, let's see, I am a bully, right? I started my channel to bully people. I'm really mean. I just go around harassing people. And I was never really doxxed. I made it up. And I'm crazy and psycho and irrational and probably on drugs. And I just was so like dragging on. Poor Hopi was trying to help me. And I was just such a drain on her. And so she had to take my wrench because I was so disrespectful. And since then, me and Justin have been attacking her nonstop. That's the narrative. That's the narrative. And what I'm going to do today is show you the truth. Okay? So I don't ask you, right? I don't ask you to believe me. I don't. Don't believe me. Who the fuck am I? I could be lying out my ass right now, right? You don't know, right? I could be the best liar on the planet, you know? So don't believe me. Believe the evidence. Believe the receipts, okay? And the next creator who has someone on their panel, why don't you ask for receipts? Before you let someone go out there saying that someone is porn shaming them, so you get the whole chat like, what a horrible person. She's porn shaming someone. That's horrible. You need to go to the police. You need to get her arrested. She's a horrible human. Before you get everyone pent up doing that, why don't you vet it and make sure? Because when you get some other person, there was a Queen Tulsa on there who was like, we're going to make her more scared than she already is. Well, thank you for threatening me there, Queen Tulsa, but it was a lie. I never did that. So I was not scared then, and I'm not scared now, and you're not going to make me more scared than I never was. But keep saying it. And that's the problem. The majority of people, I mean, I've gained like 600 subs since this all started. I'm monetized. Thank you. Thank you for hating me. Whatever, Hopi. But the thing is, people who know me know that I would never do that. I would never do that. And the people who think that I would do that, well, you're assholes and I don't want you anyway. And the people who aren't sure but don't go find out with real evidence, well, you're just a freaking lemming and a sheep. So I don't really care anyway. Right? So, you know, the people here, the people who, hey, Harper, the people here, the people who are come to chat and who are like-minded like me and welcome opinions and don't do drama, you guys know the real me. I know the real you, and we're cool. But the other part of that, the people who are just here for the drama, go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves. And I've never done this. Like people who have come to my lives, I never talk like this. This is not usually how I am. But I'm mad and I'm tired. I have heard for weeks, like I pull up a live and the things I hear, I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit. I can't, you know what? I can't imagine doing that to someone. I mean, seriously, can you imagine going on somewhere, like going on a live that has gotten 5,000 views and just saying complete lies about someone with the intent to hurt them? That's the thing. With the intent to hurt them. Going on a live because you're not friends with your ex-best friend anymore and you have the intent that you want to just hurt them, to ruin them, to trash them, to bring their channel down. That's your intent. Who does that? What kind of person are you? I can't imagine that. When we stop being friends, you're dead to me. Done. Sorry, Hopi. I don't think about you. I don't think about revenge for you. Nothing. Like we're not friends. Like some days I drink this and this will probably be lunch too some days because I don't have time. I am so busy. I don't have time. So I don't have time to like revenge porn you. I don't have time to be red and blue. Sorry. I mean, red and blue has some mad skills. I wish I was, but I have nothing to do with that. I barely have time for my own channel. So you know what? You guys have said what you've said. Good for you. Bully that. But now we're going to learn some truth. I need to take a drink after that. Now, I told Science Girl I was going to do this. I'm going to play just the part where Hopi's talking. And I will put the link to her channel in there. And I'm going to put a link to a lot of this evidence too. I haven't done it yet because I didn't want to like, you know, put it out there beforehand. But I'm going to put a link to all the things that I talk about that are in videos. So everyone can go and look for themselves. Because again, don't believe me. Don't believe me. Go look how stupid are you to lie when you know everything is out there? Like you can look at the video and see about the wrenches being, you can look at all of this. So it's maddening to me. It's maddening to me. And Heidi with her bullshit that I've been attacking her for 6 months is just like, I mean, how often do I talk about Heidi? I mean, my God, it's ridiculous. So I'm actually going to take a pee real quick and take a breath. And then we're going to get into some evidence and we're going to get with Science Girl saying, and we're going to go through what Heidi said, HOPEY said. I think I'm going to do a second one on Heidi because Heidi said enough bullshit that I can do a whole live on outing everything she said because she's out there ditting too. And I'm sick of that shit as well. So I'm gonna have a drink. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then we're gonna get to some real freaking shit here and some evidence. So give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna mute in case like my cat yells like you've heard him do. So. All right, we're back. We're back. All right, so first let's look at chat because I kind of got distracted there with my rants. Funny how all those who are against dry bagging and subs are getting, yep. Oh, are you talking about my new microphone? This is my new microphone. Does it make me sound better? Because I can't stand my voice. Can't stand it at all. I did what? So I'm a mom. I can pee and wash my hands in like 5 seconds flat. All I have to do is go in there. I'm done. I can pee so fast. Oh, Buddy did anyone see Buddy last night? Buddy was on Michelle's. And I think Michelle found herself a new deadbeat Def Leppard. Oh, yeah. She was. I actually saw her early. Oh, Buddy has a new microphone? Good for him. You know what? I don't like the microphones that sit here. I only like the ones that hang out. But this is a new microphone. What's a new microphone? Hello. Do I sound better? I hate my voice. I think I have a really like whiny, annoying voice. So let's rob the room. Come get it. My kids, they are such pampered little. They each have 3 monitors. I don't have 3 monitors. They each have 3 monitors. There's 6 monitors back there. And I just had a friend come over and they're like, how many computers do you have? And I'm like, 2. And they're like, why are there 6 monitors? I'm like, they each have 3. And they're like, how do you even do that? I'm like, it's really cool. HOPEY is only looking up to Heidi. Probably. I mean, Heidi gives a lot of money to everybody, you know, because Heidi's a trust fund baby. You know, if you read the emails that I put out, and it's funny, Buddy showed a boob. Did Buddy show his own boob? Hey, Heal the World, are you still here? How's my hair look now? I'm just wondering if you can give me a check. Can you give me a check? Hair and makeup. Maybe you can you want to be my glam squad, Heal the World? Because I'm a mom. I don't have a lot of time. So maybe you can be my glam squad. Sorry if I didn't get ready well enough for you. You want to come up here and see how you look? So Buddy showed a boob. But I went and I saw Michelle and she took her medicine a little early. She was a little like, ooh. And then I heard Buddy was on there and I went to go look, but Buddy was not. I think he'd already left by then. I think your fake hair, I think my fake hair looks amazing too. I mean, my God. And if anybody actually thinks, I mean, my God, look at this. I mean, my hair goes down to like here. I mean, look at this. I mean, do you think that's my real hair? No. And I need to wash it with more purple. It needs to be more purple down at the bottom. It's a little more purple on the top than the bottom. So that needs to be done. But I just had them put in 2 days ago. Oh, someone showed a boob. Who was up there that could show a boob? Because only someone up there. I mean, I don't have it. I have fake eyelashes. I think they look. They're wild right now. They're for Halloween, so they're really extra long and wild. I think they look fine. I think my poor, crooked, broken nose that my son broke looks fine. I think my fake hair looks just fine. For 10 minutes of getting ready, I think they look just fine. And my fake tatas look fine. I think my fake pleather boots look fine. I mean, and you know what? I don't care. I don't care. You know, thinking that somebody having fake boobs makes them less of a person is saying that somebody's exterior is what makes a person a person. So isn't that in itself superficial? Thinking that someone having extensions or fake eyelashes or fake boobs makes them a different person, thinking that your outsides make you who you are, isn't that being superficial? Isn't that being what they're saying is the problem? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing. Everybody keeps saying, I'm going to have to go change my shirt next. Because everyone keeps saying this is HOPEY's mouth. And I didn't even think of that. But now I want to rip it off. Just sit here in my bra or something. But yes, and that's one of the things. So this part of it, we're going to do the sheets. But I do think it's very, very lame that the girl who supposedly went to my channel, watched all my stuff, loved all my stuff so much that she went live and said, I'm going to make this bitch my best friend because I love what she does so much, is now saying that what I am doing is horrible and bullying. So how did that 180 happen? It looks like a hot bag. You look like a hot bag of shit. We Frosty? Well, first of all, I don't see you, so I can't tell what you look like, but I'm sure you're beautiful. Your voice is very beautiful. I love your voice. I love accents. I do love accents. And SoCal's right. Maybe it's all bullshit, this whole women should support women, because women are the worst to women. Women are way worse to women than men are. I mean, men don't put women, men are way more accepting of women than women are. We are catty fucking bitches. Women are the worst. Women are the worst. Women are the worst. You know what I think it is? I think that when the whole wrench thing happened, I've seen her do that to many people. I've seen her yell at her mods, take a wrench. I've seen her ruin friendships. I've just seen how she's been. So when she did it to me, and especially saying that I wasn't for victims and that I was victim shaming, when I'm a victim myself, probably worse than that girl on panel, any of the people up there were, probably worse than all of them combined. Just like, you're attacking my character, right? You're saying that I'm this type of person that I'm not, and that attacks my character. I don't want people out there thinking, oh, Queen OG is someone who isn't for victims. She, that's not saying you did this and you're an asshole. That's saying your character, who you are, is this. And I don't think that's cool. So that's why afterwards, Justin and I went and did a live, and I washed my hands of her. I blocked her. She messaged me. She emailed me. Dozens. And never read any of them. Just completely walked. You're dead to me. Done. And I think that's what pissed her off. Because in the beginning, I saw things where she said, I saw the emails. They are vile. She was doxxed. I know it's true. She was still for me for a little bit afterwards. Right? And then all of a sudden, for some random, kind of like Heidi, if you saw where I re-released the Mattress Mamas, Heidi loved the bullying story. She loved it. And then all of a sudden, like, oh, she didn't. Like, I don't know what happened. Is it that, like, they're like, oh, the narrative is better for me if I say this? I don't understand. Like, you know, Heidi loved it. That it was a brilliant story. And then all of a sudden, like, you know, I don't know. But anyway, we're going to get to, does everyone want to see some actual receipts? Do we want to see people getting discredited? Do you want to see the truth? Would we like to see people eat their own words and eat some shit? Eat a bag of shit? Isn't that an old saying from like elementary school? Eat a bag of shit. That's disgusting too. All right. You ready for some receipts? Receipts? Receipt. I'm going to do an 80s video. And I'm not going to sing it because then I'll like, Heidi. It's true. You know, Heidi is just, you can tell. I think in which one is it? In, when I did because I did do one response after Heidi called me the C word. And I said, or maybe I did it in video, I don't know, but I said, you're probably the person the mean girls beat up, you know, right? And that's why you're trying to do this. Like, you've always wanted to be a mean girl. Heidi told you to fuck yourself? Whoa. What? Heidi told me to go fuck myself the other night. Oh, hell. Well, why'd she tell you to go fuck yourself? You know what was funny though? I saw her in Science Girls chat, and I saw some people who I am friends with come in the chat, and immediately she's like, "Those are OG supporters. They're ragging on me." You know what? I watched the whole chat, and no one, like, I'm not saying this in a bad way, but no one was supporting me. Like, no one was there saying, "Heidi, you're a liar." Or, you know, everything you're saying, like, people weren't saying that. It wasn't like a group of people came in and suddenly were attacking them, saying like, you're a liar, you're wrong, you're full of shit. Like, that's not what happened. Like, they came in and, you know, they were just more there, like they weren't attacking her. They weren't in there attacking anyone. They weren't in there yelling that, like, it just wasn't. But immediately she's like, those are OG supporters. They're attacking me. And it wasn't like that at all. And I'll probably show that, but because you said the truth. You know what? She admitted it. Like, that's like, she admits it. She admits the Facebook profile thing. She admits the TEAYA thing, and then all of a sudden she doesn't. Like, if you look in the emails that I posted, which I posted because she kept saying that I attacked her in them, and she kept saying she was going to release them, and so I did it myself. But she says I didn't do anything. And then she says, yes, I did it to TEAYA. I mean, she's just like, I don't think she has Munchausen. I think she just wants attention. And she thinks that'll get her attention. What does BYOT mean? Bring or YouTube? Heidi needs to go attack the B. I don't know what, this is stupid. I don't know what BOYT means. Bring B or your butt or your tush. What is BOYT? Someone please tell me. I'm sorry, me really don't. If a woman said they grew a dick, Heidi would say she just wants attention. She wants attention. Bottom of you. Oh, okay. All right. So I'll ask you guys. Sorry, my nose is ready today. Do you want to go to the beginning of Science Girls and just listen to what HOPEY says and discredit it? Or does anyone remember when Science Girl was about to read my community post, which would have outed them as liars, and they suddenly came in with this, we have this picture, and if you search a name, it comes up and it's you and your address and stuff. Do you want to start with that? Because that makes them look really bad. Because Science Girl is like, do you have proof? And they're like, yes. And at the end of it, they have nothing. So should we start with that? Or should we just start at the beginning of Science Girls and go? Which one? So beginning or the picture? Tell me which one. Hold on. I'm going to go grab something. Right? Which one? And I'll be right back. All right. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just start at the beginning. Okay. All right. So I was thinking what I would do is I don't want to play the video part. I was just going to do the audio, but I want to make sure it's loud enough. So I don't know if it's going to be loud enough. So let me put it over here in front of like my speaker. And then I want you guys to tell me, maybe I'll just play something random and you guys tell me if you can hear it well enough. I'm going to play one of my videos and you tell me if it's loud enough that you can hear it. All right. Okay. All right. Hold on. Vestiges, new member. Thank you, Vestiges. Is this loud enough to hear? Tell me if this is loud enough.
We apologize and promise to do better. But after that, the mamas were never the same. The pearl-wearing green mama was the first to break free from the pack, starting a true crime channel. He quickly rose to fame, claiming to have the teeth-winning interview.
No, not loud enough.
Which turned out to be a joke and confusion of the country. However,
all right, I might try it. It could be louder. All right, let me try and. I could play it loud. Okay, hold on. Let me try one more thing, and then I might just do it from my phone and hold my phone if this is too loud. So let's.
YouTube, where facts and truth are secondary to drama and gossip, and receipts are only optional. His channel did just fine.
Okay, was that loud enough? Let me know if that was loud enough, because I'm turning my volume up, but then I have to turn it down when I talk. But let me know if that was loud enough. If not, I'll use that was good. All right, we'll do it like that. All right. And so let me do one more thing to make sure it's okay. I'm going to play this and then I'm going to talk. And then I want you to tell me if like I'm too loud and annoying, because I'm going to have to go back and forth because this is going to be really, really loud. So I understand. One tries to directly go to Heidi. You were called everything in the book, then told everything that you're starting shit in chat. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, hey, Stimson Haas. I mean, I've like not said something. I've said something. I've tried everything I could. Like, I mean, and it's just like, so I don't know. Yeah, her favorite, prove it. Yeah, I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove everything right now. Okay, so.
The person he interviewed, however, did not.
Okay, so now I'm going to talk. Is that okay with the two different sounds?
The Fiber Princess Mama was next to break.
And then I'm going to talk. Is that cool both ways? Does that sound good to everybody? And if that sounds good, we'll do it like that. And I think that should be good. Georgia. I mean, she does it to everybody. I mean, if you don't say something, hey, Jules, if you don't say something, then people might believe what they're saying. But if you say anything, then you're the bad. And I may have gone on other people's channels, maybe in this whole scope of 5 weeks, maybe 3 or 4 times, just basically defending myself and saying, oh my God, I can't believe that was said, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm attacking. And that's the thing, like reaction. And if you have a reaction, then suddenly you've now started it. Like this is now starting it and attacking them. So now they have to come back and they're like, they attacked me. And it's like, what do you do? Because, I ignore a lot, but there are certain things like I'm porn bombing someone. Like I can't let that be out there, I mean, so anyway, let's just get started because I'm getting bored of myself here. Okay, so hold on. So we'll do this one. Okay, so hope you, and I'm not going to do the video. It's just going to be the audio. So, okay.
Hi. Yeah. I can show you my Facebook page as well on camera.
No, hold on. I'm going to speed it up a little bit too. Tell me if this is too fast.
No, we're fine.
Okay. I take a deep breath.
Prepare to lie.
I take a deep breath.
Prepare to act.
I've had this shit going on for a few weeks. You know, I've had people supporting me. I've been in hospital for last week. I was in hospital. I said nothing. There's a lot that's going on.
Okay, so right on that, we have, hey, shit show, we have the narrative, right? We have the narrative. The narrative is a lot's gone on, but she's been the bigger person. She said nothing. She said nothing. And she's been in the hospital because it's so bad. She's been in the hospital. Oh, but wait, let's listen to that hospital. Let's listen to the hospital that she was at.
I don't even have much to say about it. I'll wait. It can wait. They can wait. They can honestly wait. Like, it's boring to me. Really quite pathetic. So.
Oh, wait, hold on. Stop playing. Wait, what just happened? Hold on. Hold on. My clip didn't work. Hold on. The dogs bark in the hospital, if you don't remember. There we go.
I don't even have much to say about it. I'll wait. It can wait. They can wait. They can honestly wait. Like, it's boring to me. Really quite pathetic. So.
Did you hear the dogs? There's dogs barking. And she's like, so,
I don't even have much to say about it. I'll wait. It can wait. They can wait. They can honestly wait. Like, it's boring to me. Really quite pathetic. So.
how many hospitals do you know that have dogs in them? How many hospitals have dogs in them? Like, were you at a vet? Were you at the vets? Is that the hospital you went to? Are you secretly an animal and you went to the vets? Where, and that's not the greatest. I'm sure it's probably hard to hear because I'm playing it from there and it's going into here. So go look at it. Go look at it. It's a video. I'll put the link later. The video is on her channel. And the Circle Jokes also clipped it. And they also have it on their channel. But, hey, Jen Hoffa. So, she is at the calling from the hospital and a dog barks. Okay, just saying. All right. Okay. So, let's go back to Science Girl here. Okay.
I'm not going to go back. I don't even know if I should go back to the start, really. I did tag you a lot of people in it, just find me the leather, yeah. But I used to be friends with the wrong fucking people. I fucking finally took a microphone to Justin. I got attacked for it, and it did me a great favor. It did me a massive favor because I met all these amazing people. I met Leanne, I met TEAYA, and everyone. And I'm like, wow, I really realized what was going on here.
She realized what's going on there.
The person I was friends with, it's a comedy channel.
Person she's friends with, horrible person.
Comedy channel, but she's actually terrorizing and bullying people.
Terrorizing and bullying people.
She wanted to blame and attack some people.
Blame and attack innocent people. Doxing. Didn't happen. Didn't happen, right? Okay. So there we go. I was not doxed. I made it up. Never happened. Okay? Never happened. But I am going around terrorizing and bullying people and blaming people. Okay. Well, let's look at that. Let's see here. All right. I'm not really good at this whole screen thing. Okay. So first, let's look at the doxing. Okay. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I got. And I don't know why. So for first thing, here, I'll show you this first. Now, right after we were not friends anymore. This is from the 29th. The 23rd was when we stopped being friends. Okay. And let's just go to this one. So this is from the 29th. Okay. So she says, I saw what people said. Oh, gee, it's nasty. It's vile. Okay. So on the 29th, she saw it and it was nasty and it was vile. Okay. So, I mean, so that's what she thought then, right? And then afterwards, suddenly now I'm lying about it. So first it was fine, then I'm lying about it. Okay, so let's see some of the stuff I got. So here's what happened. I got a bunch of like threatening emails, okay? And they were sent to me, they were sent to friends, they were sent to family, they were sent to one of my husband's old places that he worked. And they were all meant with the intent to hurt me. The one to the old work was saying that I was doing all these bad things on their property, and do they really want someone like that working for them? And they like basically to get my husband fired. Okay. And I also have a clip of her asking in chat if anyone knows where he works, probably trying to contact them and get them fired. So just so you know, he works for my company. I own the company he works for, and it does consulting. So you're not going to get anybody fired. And I also heard her say something about where I work. I don't work. Don't work. I am a stay-at-home mom, and I take care of the company that my husband works for. So you're not going to get me fired. You're not going to get my husband fired. So zip it. Yeah, she accused Pearl of calling her a scammer. They accuse everybody of everything. See, here's what I think. I think they thought this was going to be like really easy. They're just going to discredit me and shame me, and that's it. But people started asking for proof. They said, do you know it's true? Do you have proof? And they're saying yes. So now they're fucking themselves over. So I'm going to show you. Let's see if this one, if I can actually, here, I'll do it from here. So let's do, I'm going to open it here. So I'm going to show you some of the things I got. So you can tell me, because she says in there, she says, oh, they're just stupid emails. They're just these, she just got these stupid emails that don't mean anything. It didn't really happen. Okay, so let's see. Where is capture? Hold on, random. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Come on, there you go. Captures. RANT. Okay, doxing. Okay, so here's a good one. This one says, you're a child abuser. Everyone is going to know your family, and that has, it says like, my husband's name's business, your neighbor's the internet. Okay, that's really nice. I'll call her a scammer too, because the last thing that happened between us is I gave her $100 to get a VPN, which she probably already had. I don't think she was in the hospital, by the way. So Jules is calling her out for that. That's not me, but Jules is. But yeah. So anyway, here's one of the emails I got. So she's trying to say she just got these meaningless emails. It's no big deal. She wasn't really doxxed. Okay, that picture, this here, that's my 13-month-old son. Okay, that picture is like on my husband's Facebook, which is private. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? So, and this was sent to family members. And so you're trying to send my family that I'm a child abuser with a picture of my 13-month-old child that I don't know where you got. I don't know where you got. Buried somewhere. Oh, I saw HOPEY try and argue with you the other day. She did try and argue with you. It was really ridiculous. Okay, so let's look at another one that I got. Okay, hopefully it takes me to the same place. Okay, so here's the one to where my husband used to work. Okay, and remember this name. So remember this name, Suzanne Bonk. Okay, so for whatever reason, the doxers or whatever sent this from Suzanne Bonk at bttoasty@gmail. It's just a fake Gmail account, I assume. But anyway, it says, hello, somewhat the president of the company, including everyone else who works at the company. And it says, I am harassing and victimizing internet innocent people. You know, like I created a channel where I harass people, and it's affiliated with online people who terrorize others. Is this the type of behavior you want affiliated with your company? We are notifying my county's sheriff about her activities and preparing to take legal action against my name. My name is doing criminal acts, including impersonation and identity theft while on, and it says the company name's property. So some businesses would read that and say, oh my God, we don't want someone like that working for us. No, we'll fire you right away. That was the intent. That's not just some stupid email. You sent it to like 10 people. Now, the funny part is my husband worked there like 2-3 years ago, and I never, ever went there. Okay, so they knew it was a lie, right? And they actually said, well, we'd like to talk about this more. Can you call us? And they gave a phone number. And of course, they're not going to call. But I mean, look how old, like, this is why they were looking for me for a while, because this is from August 5th. My name was still Bullhorn Betty. This was when, and we'll show the whole chain of what I did, but originally I was a parody Betty, and there were several others on Twitter. Okay, so let's look at something else. Okay, so then there's the video. So I got tons of emails like these, and family, the company, and I sent maybe 3 or 4 to HOPEY. So the idea that she somehow knows everything, like that she can make any decision on like what's happened or that they're real or not, is bullshit, because she doesn't have enough of everything. And there's other things besides these, but she has maybe 3 or 4 of like 20 some emails, and she has nothing else. Okay, so this is a video. More parody videos going up about you on different channels coming soon. See how you like it. What goes around comes around. You started it. And then there's actually a channel, and then there's a video. Okay, and the name of the channel was my name, aka Queen OG. Very similar to whoever made the one that is Barbie, aka Queen OG. Just saying. And the title of the video, the description, all had me and my husband's full legal names, our full address, my picture, kids, my kids right here, kids, minors, kids. And these are Facebook profiles. Okay? Both are private, by the way. And mine, I haven't used mine. I don't go on Facebook anymore. I haven't gone on Facebook in probably a year, right? Okay. So somebody got some Facebook profiles and did this. But anyway, so that's the video. And so this video, I actually didn't see because this email went into, a lot of the emails went into my spam for whatever reason. And Ali actually found them when they were looking through everything. And I actually I didn't find this first. I actually got an email from YouTube legal department because this video, what was in it was so bad with minors that they took the video down and they terminated the channel. Now we know how quickly YouTube is to do things. Within like a day or two, all this was down and gone, and they contacted me. So this is all the stuff about the doxing that didn't happen, that are just stupid little emails. Okay, so there's that. Now let's continue with what Miss Hopey Dopey wants to say. Okay.
Queen OG. It was used to be Queen OG, but her, whatever. She based her whole fucking, I never knew at the time. I was telling her, she made a whole website based on trolling.
Website?
Then it was all about trolling Warmity, and then going after Molly.
Molly.
Trans.
I called Molly a trans.
It's not women and all this. Now OG sat there being best friends with Justin, and Justin's friends with Molly. I know Molly hates OG, and it's like
Molly hates me. She knows everything. Hypocritical. She's been in the hospital last week.
I've not looked into some of the shit I have because I was actually really friends with OG and I was trying to support her. So like, she
Okay.
I'm like, it doesn't make sense to me.
All right. Okay, so here we go. She's trying to make this whole narrative that that I impersonate people and I harass and bully people. Okay, so let's look at what I really did. So when I first started out, and is everything making sense? Do you like my little receipts? It's good to see actual receipts. She wasn't in the hospital. So we have the dog barking in the hospital, wasn't in the hospital. We have the doxing. I really was doxed. Okay. And we have the fact that even after we were not friends, she still said that I was doxed and she saw everything and it was vile and she believed in it until she did not. Hopey is a person who stated that she deliberately stayed as another creator's mod after allegedly being asked for booby pics just to get subs. Yes, she did do that. She did do that. So, and another thing that happened is, so we'll just, this actually says telemarketer. My phone actually said, the person says, exactly, was she at the vet? We heard the dog bark. And that didn't sound really good. So go to her channel to hear it. It's a really short video, or go to the Circle Jerks. And I'll put links to both of those in my description afterwards. But go listen to it for yourself. The dog barks once, and then the dog barks a second time. And you can tell she's like she's going to say something, but then realizes she's in a hospital because she's like, so, And then she kind of giggles sheepishly and then mutes. So it's just such bullshit. So when I first came here, I actually started as Bullhorn Betty put TM in her name. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but Bullhorn Betty put TM in her name. Crude AF was dragging her. He was reviewing her. Burnt Toast was reviewing her. She got really butthurt. She put TM in her name, so it was like she trademarked her name, but that's not how you trademark things. And then she gave him a cease and desist, and then she took him actually to court and everything. So that's when I started. That's when I started my stuff, and I started on Twitter as a parody Betty, and there were other parody Bettys. So I was not impersonating Bullhorn Betty because I don't think anyone believed that I was really her, and I was not like trying to bully her. It was a parody. Yeah, it was like I started in February. So I got some pictures because you have to scroll really far to see it because it's a long time ago. So let's look at a couple of the pictures of just the kind of stuff that I did. All right. Let's do application window. Okay. There. So this is the kind of stuff that I would do. Like, remember how she used to always say, I'm a citizen journalist. So here, I started my career on the interweb as a citizen journalist, and now I have my own pass. Unlike the rest of you lowlifes, my credentials let me trespass on private property and hang out in front of homes protesting. For $48 a year, you can get your very own press pass. Okay, this is the kind of stuff I did. Yes, and maybe HOPEY was in the animal hospital. Maybe she was at the vet's because a dog barks in it. Okay, so this is the kind of stuff I would do. I'm pretty sure that nobody, and at the time I was Bullhorn Betty OG. So she was Bullhorn Betty TM and I was Bullhorn Betty OG. And I had a little bullhorn, pink bullhorn here. I don't think anybody knows. No, I was not. I got email. So I was docked. So the people got, and I know how all of this happened. I can't say more of that. So I got all these emails. And then there was the video put out on a chat. So, I mean, I guess, so yeah, there was a channel made on YouTube and it was my name, AKA Queen OG. And there was a video on it. So there was a YouTube channel made with a video that was so bad it was taken down and the video and the channel was terminated. So there was that. And then the rest were all emails that were sent to like me, family, friends, like workers, you know, everybody and anybody to like intent to hurt me. It really bothered me that she used my name several times in trying to bolster her claims. Yeah, I mean, like for some reason, the tavern gets blamed for everything. I don't know why, but like that night that I yelled, the one time that I have talked to her in 5 weeks was when I went on Purples and I yelled, and afterwards she said, like, you know, she's just always bringing the tavern in, you know, and I think she like texted Vintage and tried to say I said something, or she like, I mean, after we weren't friends, she went to everybody trying to like talk to people I was friends with, discredit me. You know, she did her own lives on her channel. I mean, she's gone to great lengths to come at me, and I've done nothing. The only thing I've done is respond maybe like 4 times saying like, I don't know why she would do that. That's what a bitch. But that's quite different than like going on a channel with the intent to say she porn revenged me and she should go to jail. So anyway, let's keep going. So here is another of like the things that I would do on where is Twitter? Okay. All right. So here's like another one. This one was probably the most popular one. Do you know who I am? You better watch it because I have degrees and not just in deodorant, in law and press foolery, and I have plenty of cease and desist letters to go around. So this is the kind of stuff I did. I was on Twitter and I did this. Ooh, oh my God. I was in like, I don't think anybody thought that I was Bullhorn Betty. That's called a parody. That is straight up parody. Okay, definition of parody right there. That is not bully. Like, did you hear what she said? She's bullying and harassing people, and it's like she made me sound like a freaking axe murderer. Okay, so then after I got popular on Twitter, someone thought that maybe I was actually like Bullhorn Betty, and said, will you make a video just of your voice so we know you're not Bullhorn Betty? So I did a video just like, I'm not Bullhorn Betty, but then I liked making videos. So that's when I kind of went to YouTube. So, but when I went to YouTube, my whole thing was, you know, like what she did to Crude AF is bad. We need to get to a point where we're not doxing people and calling CPS and doing these dumb things because we're butthurt. My whole thing was just say no to butthurt. Laugh at yourself. Someone does something like that to you, laugh at it. Don't go send them a cease and desist for it and get all butthurt and say, oh, they're bullying me. Like, laugh at it. You know, I'll prove this later, but Hope's children made a channel about me and they have clips of me and they're not nice at all. I'm not freaking out about it. I'm just like, whatever. Okay, so now the website. She's saying I made this horrible website attacking Bullhorn Betty and Molly. I don't know why she throws Molly into this. Cloud chaser. That's why she throws Molly into it. But so she says I made this website, right? I made this horrible website impersonating Bullhorn Betty, trolling her, harassing her. Well, 8 months ago, when I was on Twitter, I made this really funny website because I used to work in the internet industry. So I made this really funny, hey, Lucy, I made this really funny website kind of to go along with my parody. All right. And I don't think it's even up anymore. I haven't touched it in forever. It just kind of was like a funny thing. But let's look at, because Burnt Toast actually.
It says it would behoove you to support.
Wow, that was really loud. Sorry about that. Whee! So Burnt Toast actually saw it. She saw me on Twitter. She found me on Twitter. She saw the video and she kind of reviewed it on her channel. So let's look at that. And we'll see what Burnt Toast thought about it. And if she thought I was this big bullying, blah, blah, blah thing. You know, and that's the other thing. Like, you can tell a hater because listen to how she's talking. When she goes on, she's like yelling and screaming and like blah, 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 and swear words and curse words. Like, I mean, I'm like not doing that. I'm like telling the truth and I'm a little fired up, but I'm not like, you know, it's just different. So, so let me share my screen here and let's look at what Burnt Toast thought about the website. And if she thought I was this horrible, horrible, bullying, horrible person. Okay, so we're going to do that. All right, so let's go. And this was a little loud, so I'm going to turn it down if it's a little too loud. So, ready?
It says it would behoove you to support me in my cause today. You're. Oh.
There you go. Okay. All right. Hold on. I think I needed to edit this. So let's see where she goes.
Haters didn't know.
Okay, hold on. I guess we're gonna do it.
So if it's okay for you, just ask me.
Literally everything. I'll know where your parents, I'll know whether your grandparents are dead or alive. I'll know where your aunt and uncles are from.
Oh, that was when before she sent the cease and desist to Crude. All right. Come on.
Come on.
I just said come on in there too.
Why would you need to know that information? So you're just giving us permission.
Okay, come on.
See, I figured I'd put that for you guys.
Okay.
I found that clip.
So here's Burnt Toast reviewing the website.
Isn't that funny? You can delete things all you want, but somebody eventually has it. Let's see what else I got here. So as you know, there has been this this right here, this Twitter account on Twitter. It is absolutely hilarious. Again, I don't know who you are, but you were.
Can you hear it well enough?
You rate a chef's kiss because there's like little details that you did that I'm starting to notice. Every time I look at stuff that you do, I'm starting to notice these little things. Can't see everyone. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go to the website.
Here's the
Yes, this is
website.
that they created. They actually created a website, and I figured you look at it. It says it would behoove you to support me in my cause today. Y'all, it's so funny because not only does it say that,
Tell me
But,
that I'm like
all of the
impersonating
things.
her and being
this is
bullying
the
her.
about
for this.
section. It says, "Don't be a sympathizer. I decide who the victims are. Being a citizen journalist and fighting off the trolls is a full-time job. You are only innocent until proven guilty when you get to court. Until then, you are guilty until you prove you are innocent to me. And you test me, you get a cease and desist too." Oh,
Now, the whole point of it was just saying things that she said, like to be funny, because these were things that she was saying. Hey, Miss Beard, these are things that she was saying at the time, right? She was saying like, you know, I behoove you and da da da. So this was just taking things that she said and kind of making it funny. Now tell me that this is this, like, you heard how HOPEY phrased the website. It sounded really bad, didn't it? It sounded like I was really horrible, right? And now you see it. Does this look anything like what it sounded like before? I don't think so. But let's continue.
Oh, I hope I can see this. And it says, come visit us and protest someone together. If you're in the area, let us know. We love to meet at the borders and events. If you're lucky, we will invite you to become a member and show your support as one of our lead citizen sidekicks. And you know the place they put Spread Eagle. It's like the little stuff is so funny to me.
Spread Eagle, Wisconsin is a real place, by the way.
And there was one part where I was like, let's see. Oh yeah, if you go here to talk, is this it? Look what it says. You better not troll if you want to chat with me.
I mean, that was the whole website. The whole website was just dumb stuff like that. That was the whole thing. I mean, so again, was what she said anywhere near like what you just saw? Or was what she's saying a little bit taking things out of the context for clout chasing? Okay, let's continue. Hold on here. I'm not good at this whole play. I've never done like a review thing like this. Like, this is not what I do. I don't do stuff like this. Like, I can't believe I have to do this to like, so stupid. Okay.
I actually looked at them today and I had some help with that. And I looked at them and I'm like, hang on, this person was having your family and somebody saying they're having more than bait. You want to blame some random person that you made a joke about. You know, Yaya, Heidi that comes in, you know, that, yeah. They were attacking her, trying to blame her because basically,
I'm blaming her.
The Heidi Rose, attacking Heidi and other people.
Apparently Rose.
Everybody Heidi has to say, oh, this is me.
Oh.
More than that.
Okay, so I like she said this. She says that I am attacking her. Okay, why we got porn things in here? All right. It says that I am attacking her. I'll get rid of it. It says that I am attacking her with one line sentences. Is not a sentence one line by definition? Let's listen to that again, because I'm like, really? That was a dumb thing to say. Hold on.
They kind of just went and I got attacked, and like I said. And attacking she was all the shit that didn't even happen. It was like the email she got.
Okay, get back. I want you to hear her say one line sentences.
Queen OG. It was used to be Queen OG, but her, whatever. She based a whole fucking. I never knew at the time. I was over. She made a whole.
She never knew it at the time. Never knew it at the time.
And then going up to Molly, calling Molly a trans, and thinking it's a trans fucking person.
Okay.
Now OG sat there being best friends with Justin, and Justin's friends with Molly. I know Molly hates OG, and it's like how hypocritical.
Why is that anything hypocritical? She's been in the hospital.
I've never seen something that I had because I was actually reading.
Okay, so why is it hypocritical that I would be friends with someone who maybe is friends with someone who might not like me? And who cares? Why does any of that matter? Why does who likes who matter about anything? Just saying, I don't know that that matters. But again, and then there is the hospital thing. Saying it as if all of this stuff that's happening put her in the hospital, right? I mean, that's not what happened. You got your nudie pic out there and you had a panic attack and you weren't in the hospital because we heard your dogs bark. So none of that happened. So, and she's saying she just looked at this for the first time. She just looked at this for the first time. So before we were friends, she didn't know any of the stuff about me at all. I mean, didn't you say, I'm going to make her my best friend because I've looked at all her stuff and she's so funny, but you never knew about it until now. You didn't know what I did. I mean, come on. Hello.
If everybody being on principle, how she was the people doing it, and I'm like, it doesn't make sense to me. And she sent me the email she got. I actually looked at them today and I had some help with that. And I looked at them and I'm like, hang on, this person was having me in your car.
Okay, so she just looked at them for the first time. I don't know if she said first time right there, but she says first time. So what kind of good friend are you that your friend gets some of the stuff like what you saw and you didn't even look at them, right? You didn't even look at them until now? What kind of friend are you? I come to you and say, oh, I was doxxed. Hey, Angie, there's a video with my kid. And you didn't even look at them until long after we're not friends. And you had help with them. Why do you need to have help? Oh, Heidi. So, okay. And I sent her, because we were friends, I sent her ones that aren't redacted. Oh, so now Heidi has all my stuff too. Thank you very much for that. because I'm sure she didn't redact them before she sent them to Heidi. So, I mean, so realize you're telling everybody in the world what shit friend you are. You're telling everyone in the world that if something bad happens to you, I'm not even going to look at the videos. That's what kind of good friend she is, right? Yeah, she said that from the first time she saw my video. She was going to make me her friend, right? She wanted to be best friends with me because, right. So I sent you divorce papers. I did not. But like, seriously, like that's why she was, but she didn't know about any of it, right? Didn't know about any of it. Didn't look at my doxing papers until now. And she had like, you didn't look at them then? That's you shit friend right there.
I mean, and somebody told me something more important about you want to blame some random person that you made a joke about. You know, yeah, like,
Okay, so so she's saying I accused Yaya for making I'm blaming her for making a joke about her. Oh, I thought I'd been attacking Heidi for months and months, but now I just made a joke about her. You want to blame, why would Heidi do it? You just made a joke about her. Why would Heidi try to get back at you? You just made a little joke at her. Oh, so did I just make a little joke about Heidi? Or did I make this mean video attacking her disability? That mean creator. So which is it? Did I make these mean videos attacking her disability? Or did I make a little joke? Because you just said, why would I say it was Heidi? Because all I did was make a little joke about her. So why would she be mad enough to go after me? Or am I that mean creator attacking? Which is it? Pick one. Get your lies straight before it comes out your mouth.
you know, yeah. They were attacking her, trying to blame her because basically OG had made this rose, the honey rose, attacking Heidi and other people with one-line sentences.
One-line sentences. That's what I want to do. By definition, a sentence is one line. That just bugged me. I'm a bit of an English nut. So with one-line sentences, a sentence is one line. That's why you put a period, because that's the end of the... There might be commas in it, but it's one line. That's what a sentence is. So, but I guess she had to leave college because of her trans brother, which that makes no sense. But anywho, let's get back to the lies.
Heidi has the same illnesses as me, I have more than her. And I'm friends with this OG.
Oh, Heidi has the same illnesses as me, but I have more than her. These are friends. This is what friends do. This is what friends do. Heidi has the same illnesses as me, but I have more than... Who says something like that? Heidi has the same illnesses as me, but I have more than her. Like, what are these women doing? These women are just like, what? Claire, I didn't send you divorce papers. You sent them to me. You haven't talked to me in months. What's wrong with you? So mean.
Get the point. I mean, you're being really irrational. If someone's going to come at you, your family, threatening, you know, your money value, where you work, where you live, everything. I don't think it's going to be Heidi because you make one joke about Heidi and say, well, I don't.
I don't think it would be Heidi because you just made one joke about her. Did I make one joke about her or did I do 3 stories about her? Which is it? Oh my God. One joke. It wouldn't be Heidi. You just made just a little joke. I thought I'd been attacking her for months. I thought I made 3 horrible stories about her. Hey, Heather. Moving right along.
I have no reason to protect Heidi at the time or any of these people. I'm just trying to be rational with my friend who's being really irrational. And it just goes on and on and on.
Okay. Anyone who knows me knows, like, if anything, I'm like logic, facts. I'm not emotional. I'm not irrational. That's so far from anything I'm like. Like, I'm not, so to, like, does anybody see me as an irrational, like, I don't even know what that would be like, but, and I never accused Heidi. So if you go to my community page, so Heidi was saying for the longest time, I was attacking her with these emails, right? And she was going to put them out. So I put them out. So you can read them because she says that's where I attacked her. And you can read them and see if you think I attacked her, okay? Because I didn't. I was talking about TEAYA and her doxing people. And remember, right? I am a robot too. So remember, like I got these things, you know, this video with my kid. I'm a little fired up, right? So I had some reasons to think, you know, I wanted to talk to Heidi. And I went to Heidi to talk to her because I wanted to see if she would talk to me, let's just say. And she did not talk to me. She threatened and said she called cops on me. But you can read the emails. I never accused her. I talked about Tara and the stuff she did with like the people's Facebook profiles. And then suddenly she's like, goes on live with Purple and is like, Queen OG accused you, me, and Tony and just called the cops on all of us. Read the emails. I never called, and I never mentioned Purple or Tony anywhere in this ever. So anyway, but the proof of that is all on my community page. So go look at that. Hi, Shumi Mom. All right.
To the point where then I'm doing a live and I have to take her in the mental way and then I get attacked, and that's it. And I'm being attacked constantly.
Oh, you're gonna attack.
Okay, so she had to take our wrenches, and she's been attacked constantly. Now, I have difficulty in showing receipts of something that didn't happen. Well, I do have to explain myself. This one time I'm going to, because if someone is going to go out there and go from panel to panel saying that I am porn shaming them and that I do have to say it at a certain point because some people may believe it. So here is my one time with the receipts, and this is it. I've never talked about it before, and I'm never going to talk about it again. But here's my receipts. All right, yes. So here's the first part of the narrative about she had to take our receipts, right? So I think she talks more about it. She says at one point that she quietly took our wrenches, right? And we all know why the receipts. I haven't seen you in so long, UFC Frog. My favorite saying for you. What's your favorite saying? What was I going to say? Shoot, now I forgot. But she says like she quietly took her, and we all know what happened there. Like, so here's the narrative. She was not being there for me as a friend. I just didn't feel it. Okay. So I said, I need a break from you. You're just not like, I just need a break. Rumors are carried. Well, okay. So here's the deal, UFC Frog. You may not know. So HOPEY has done 2 lives all about me. And, she's saying very horrible things about me. She's gone on TEAYA's panel twice. She's gone on Science Girls. She's going to all these places telling this narrative. So I'm sorry. At a certain point, I do need to say once, here is what's really happening with receipts. So here it is. Now, so I said, I need a break from you. And we didn't talk for 2 days. 2 days went by. And then it was Sunday morning. I was getting ready. I don't do YouTube on the weekend. So I was getting ready. So I had my laptop. So I saw she was live. So I just went in to just kind of feel how she would act towards me. And I went in. Hey, Queen Nessie. I went in. And part of the problem with being a creator is everyone says hi to you. And it can sometimes be a lot for chat. Because, when 30 people say hi to you and you say hi back, that's like a lot, right? So everybody said hi to me. I said hi back. That was a lot. I agree with that. And then something was said about like the Ken and Barbie for Halloween with me and Justin. And then I said, don't wear pearls, wear an ascot. He didn't know what an ascot was. So, and I'll show it. I have a video of it. There was a little bit of chatter about that. And then I said, let's take it offline. I don't want to be disrespectful to chat. I said that. And you can't see it because she blocked me. So now you can't see it. But there are plenty of people who will vouch for that fact, right? And I have a clip of Circle Jerks saying, because they were there, I said that. And then it ended. It was done. And then all of a sudden, I was on Discord. So I had my laptop here, and on my phone, I had Discord. And I was in Discord. And then someone said, oh my God, she just took your wrench. And I was like, what? And I looked up, and I was gray. And I tried to type, but I was timed out. So I couldn't type. And then I hear, look back at Discord, and then I hear she's yelling about you. And I realize I'm hearing yelling, and I realize she's yelling at me. And I'm like, what is going on here? Right? I have no idea what's going on here. So then I realized she's yelling at me for like being disrespectful and all this stuff. And she just went on and on and on. And I think I typed something like, I'm sorry if I did anything wrong. Like she said I was disrespecting her victim. And I said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm a victim too. I would never do that, you know? And then she went on and on about that. And I think Justin said, Hopi, scroll back up. We didn't do anything, please. And she yelled more about that. And then I just left. Like she still was screaming when I left. I just left. Right. And then Justin, I saw Justin went live. And so I went on too. And we were just like, oh my God, what happened? Like, we didn't think we did anything wrong. You know, something had to be going on more than what happened there because the punishment didn't fit the crime. I mean, we weren't ragging on her at all. You can go watch the video. It's on Justin's channel. It says something like Real Rant Room, Fry something, whatever. She does have some, yeah. And it's, I don't like drama. Yeah, I mean, you know, when we stopped being friends, people would ask me, and I went around and I said, we are not friends anymore. I wish her the best. I wish her the best on YouTube. I wish her the best in life. And that's what I did. I was just like, I'm done with her. I blocked her. I didn't talk to her. I was done. And that's what I said. But then I started seeing that she wasn't taking that approach as well. She was going around saying this stuff, that I was never doxxed, that I am crazy, all this stuff that you're seeing here. And this has gone on and gotten more and more and more. And when I hear a live and I see that 5,000 people have viewed this, where someone is saying that I am an irrational drug addict who never was doxxed and made it up, and that I porn revenge someone, I need to one time show the truth. So if someone is smart enough to think, to say, should we just, you know, desecrate this person and believe this, or should we get a receipt? Here it is. You can just come all on here. And that's what I'm doing. But I mean, you know, I don't have anything against her either. We were friends. I don't know why. I mean, I can't imagine doing this to another person, whether you like them or not. I can't. I would never do this to someone. I can't fathom it. I don't get it. But I mean, and that's why, like, she was dead to me after the wrench thing, because I saw her do it to Ness. I've seen her do it to a lot of people where something stupid happens and she just goes off, and just is so beyond anything that is okay. So when she did it to me and attacked me, my professionality, she attacked my morals. I was just like, I've seen you do this to a lot of other people, and I know what comes after it, and I'm not going to be part of it anymore. And so that's why I was just like, I'm done. And I blocked her, and she sent me a lot of messages in a lot of different places, and I've never read any of them because I was just like, I'm done. You know, she's like 17 years younger than me. You know, like the age difference of me and her is the same as her and her daughter. Like she could be my daughter if I got pregnant with, you know. So, I mean, I didn't really come to being who I was till I was in my 40s. So maybe she's just not there yet. I mean, she's 33. Like, God, I know where I was when I was 33. Like, whoo. Wow. So, I mean, you know, so maybe she just has a lot of growing up to do. But I mean, at the end of our friendship, I was frustrated because I felt like she wasn't capable of seeing where someone else was in a situation. Like there are two sides to everything that happens. Like, so maybe sometimes when something happens, you need to put yourself in the other person's shoes and be like, well, why did they do that? You know, because people, like, everything that happens isn't because the other person is nefarious and coming at you. You know, like you might, when someone does something to you, our immediate thoughts are like, oh, they're horrible. They're coming at me. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. But put yourself in their shoes and, you know, listen, you know, and maybe you'll be like, oh, you know, I thought that they were bad and evil, but, you know, in retrospect, I can kind of see why they did that. And that's what being mature and being a good friend is someone does something, but you're able to kind of see it from their point of view and say, okay, I know this person is a good person because they're my friend. So let me see why they would do that. Because it's probably not that they were doing something evil or nefarious to get at me. And then you don't get that mad and you forgive better and you're just a better person. You know, I mean, I like UFC Frog came when I was talking about Kyla. Like, I don't do drama either. I don't like drama. I don't like it. I don't like what I'm doing right now. Like, I hate this. Like, I don't like that I have to do that, you know, but I have to because I've been attacked to like my morals and who I am. Like, if you're going to go out there and really get people to believe that I have porn revenged you. Like, that's what she's like. I just listened to it. Like, and there's like another person on the panel, like, we're going to make her more scared than she was. And, you know, she must be at home with her husband controlling her. That's why people do. Like, she's got this other person talking all this stuff who, like, it's not okay. Like, that's not okay. Like, go on someone's panel and be like, Queen OG is just a dumb bitch, and I can't believe I was friends with her. Like, fuck her. Okay. But don't go on there and say, she said the, you know, like. So let's move on.
By NGL?
No, funny enough, not that. Justin and OJ.
Justin. Okay, I know.
Yeah. Justin and done live after live with my so-called best friend that I was best friends with.
Right.
Because I was so disrespected and I had victims on my platform.
She was so
And I was
disrespected.
the woman that's fucking irrational, was fucking on drugs, was like, just fucking bringing all these random people on the internet. I have no idea anything. I'm totally irrational.
So I'm irrational. I'm on drugs. I'm blaming all these random people on the internet. Okay. I've never blamed anybody. Heidi thinks I blamed her. I didn't technically accuse her or anything. But so now I'm irrational. I'm on drugs. I'm blaming all these random people on the internet. I came into her. What is my channel about? Normally, well, it started out as a comedy channel, but lately I've been having to talk about more life events like doxing and bullying. But it started as like a comedy and entertainment channel of basically the concept of don't take yourself so seriously, just say no to butthurt and laugh at yourself. And it's kind of like anti-bullying, just have fun, don't take things so seriously. Lately, I've been doing more lives talking about the concepts of bullying and haters and stuff. And this particular one, unfortunately, is me putting up receipts about my ex-best friend who has been going around and slandering me. So you probably came to the wrong funny one. Sorry, Mark. This is kind of like a drama one. I'm sorry. I don't like drama, but this is, yeah. I'm responding to slanderous remarks. So this, for a new person, this probably isn't that fun. But I mean, so 5,000 people have seen this. So 5,000 people have heard that I'm irrational and on drugs. I have a 12-year-old who goes to the internet. Now, he doesn't watch me or anything, but this is out there now. This is out there now. That's not okay to say that because I'm not. I'm not. So it's not okay to say that. Like, this is out there for life now. That, you know, like, see, that's not okay. All right.
Well, it's just a friend of them. I'm like, I want a friend of them at the time. I'm like, I'm just trying to help her. But if someone's really attacking your family, this is not how it goes. And then she comes in my life. I finally returned to YouTube after being sick. She comes in, doesn't come in, I do this whole joke, and I'm like,
So she comes in after being sick. Okay, we didn't talk for 2 days, but I don't think she was sick. She was just fine when I was like said, I need a break from you. And she was, yeah, I mean, like, I need to get back to my comedy, but that was the whole thing. Just say no to butthurt. Don't take yourself so damn seriously. Unfortunately, I've got sidetracked, but I mean, this is just ridiculous.
and I'm like, listen, I finally message them, they don't email yet. So what do? I quietly take the wrenches away.
Quietly take the wrenches away. Quietly take their wrenches away. Who is she? So I am Queen OG, and the person who is slandering me is Hopey Dopey. So for the people who were there, did she quietly take our wrenches away? Quietly. Did she do that? Was that quiet? 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 So let's look. Let's see. Now, remember, we were having a side conversation about an ASCOT, and maybe we shouldn't have done, like, maybe, you know, you can't control your chat. You can't control your chat. If we were in there and she thought we shouldn't have said anything, that us just bringing up Halloween and saying 2 words about an ASCOT, what's my jam? I don't know, everybody. What's my jam? What's my jam? I don't know. I'm comedy. I don't know what my jam is, to be honest. Do I have to have a jam? I don't know. I'm not sure. You guys tell them what my jam is. I don't even know what my jam is. So maybe, like, she didn't want anyone to say anything about anything except what was going on. Okay. Now, she says she sent some messages during it. The whole thing went down in a few minutes, and I'm sorry. I had my laptop here with the live, and then I was on Discord. So if she sent me something, like, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. And you can't expect someone to always get your messages. Like if I did not serve you with divorce papers. Where is the receipt of my divorce papers? Can you show them? Can you show the divorce papers? Because this one's all about, yeah, my about tab. That's a good one, Heather. Yeah, go to my about tab. I want receipts of, and you can come up after because I got to say my bitch for a minute here. I'm almost done actually. So she said, like, you can't expect that we got your message because I didn't. But I mean, so you said something in a message that who knows that we got, and we were done. I mean, it was very quick, and I'll show it to you. So let's see. Which one is the one? Okay, here it is. Okay, so I will. All right, hold on. Okay, so she yells several different times, right? So so there's the first yelling, and then I think I said like I didn't disrespect you. I'm not disrespecting your victim, blah blah blah. And I put a filter on it because I don't want her to strike me or whatever. But you can kind of see, and you can go back and look at it on her channel. Look at Jill. Jill is walking around in her kitchen. Oops. Jill's walking around in her kitchen, looking around, looking all over the place. She's not paying attention. Is that not disrespectful? Hope's on her phone looking pissed off. Is that not disrespectful? Like, you know, go and look at their behavior. They look like they could care less what this person is saying, and they're not paying any bit of attention to her. And then Hope's interrupting her, yelling. And you'll hear at the end, she basically, like, she tries to say stuff and insert and keep telling her story after she keeps getting interrupted by Hope yelling. Like, and at the end, she's just like, okay, I gotta go. And Hope's like, sorry you had a shit time. Like, just here. Well, so let me do my screen here. Oh, share screen. Okay. Application window. All right. Sure. Okay. So. Okay. Well, you gotta hide. Okay.
I don't find any of this I don't find any of this a joke. The people in chat making jokes and making like of it, I find none of this a fucking joke. I wouldn't bring it on my channel if I found it a joke.
Is this not?
It's not a joke.
Like
it's
hurting
not come in
everything.
here, make conversation and make jokes between yourselves. It's not fucking funny to me.
This poor victim.
Not funny to me.
Like, why do you need to do this?
And it won't be funny to them when it happens to them either.
No, it won't be funny to them.
Okay, so the poor victim tries to retell her story, like get back on track by like, it won't be funny to them either, saying like the people who do this to women. Like she's trying to be like, are you talking about me? Are you like, who are you talking about? Like I don't think she realized maybe she was talking about hey, Sweet Pea, thank you for becoming a member. Woo, Sweet Pea. I don't think maybe she realized that Hopi was talking to people in chat, talking about an ASCOT. Because she's like, yeah, like she tries to get she's telling her story about domestic violence and being raped. I mean, like, come on. Thank you, Sweet Pea. I appreciate it. Woo! We're going to have so much fun with membership. I'm telling you, we're going to have fun.
It's not funny if you're a fucking person that advocates for fucking victims. It's not fucking funny. It's not funny.
It's not funny what you're doing to your own victims.
More, I can just know it's for you.
Consent.
Where are
Justin,
people?
I don't need to go back and read. Don't
Her poor victim is trying to talk.
Don't do it in line. End of. I'm not arguing with anybody.
Quietly taking our wrenches away.
Conversations around a serious fucking topic. I
Quietly.
don't have to ask twice. Fuck me. If you want to question a victim and then make jokes in the fucking comment section, do it somewhere else. Don't fucking do it.
This is quietly taking our wrenches. Like, this is quietly taking our wrenches. She said she quietly took our wrenches. This is not quiet. And this
Well,
poor
ladies,
victim,
it's been nice being on the platform.
she's like out of here.
Thank you for standing up for people. Thank you for being brave. Thank you. I'm
Like,
sorry
so rude.
that you have such a fucking shitty time of it. I hope people
I mean,
That
you
you have
this
court played out.
serious.
This is,
Wow.
and she's still going on.
No, I didn't fucking block anyone without your permission. I'm done with this.
She-
I'm fucking done.
I mean, it's like several times that she yells, but you get the point. So tell me, one, who was more disrespectful to the victim? Was it the people who said something in chat, which the last thing was, let's take it offline. I don't want to be disrespectful to chat, which could have been ignored and it like nothing. Or was it the person interrupting the victim, yelling and screaming? Or was it the other person on panel who, you can go watch it there, it doesn't really show it here, walking around, ignoring what, I mean, at one point, like, Hope's on her phone doing this. Jill's like walking around her house, like, do, like, I see dead people, like, do, what am I going to make for lunch? Ignoring the victim. And oh yeah, so that is, so here's another funny story. Okay. So this is Dolly's ex. Now, while Dolly was with this woman, this is when Hopi, so I'm not red and blue makes poo. I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm not. I don't know how to prove I'm not. I mean, we've done 3 times where red and blue was like typing, and I like had my hands in the air. So like, you know, I don't know how to prove something that isn't true. I just don't. But I'm not red and blue. I had nothing to do, like, she thinks everything bad that's happened to her since we weren't friends has something to do with me. I'm sorry. Like, I don't care about you. I don't have time to think about you. Like, some days I don't have time to like eat or like shower. Like, I don't have time to think about revenge for you. I'm sorry. You're not that important to me. I'm just not that into you. So like, no, the wrench thing happened. You were dead to me. I haven't thought about you since. So sorry, but I'm not red and blue. So they put out a video and it shows a screenshot, and I guess I'll show it. And it's covered up. So first of all, I kind of wish I was red. Like, I don't agree with everything red and blue does. So let me just say that I do not agree with everything they do, but I understand their point. And I think their point is correct. And so based on this, what it looks like is she sent a provocative picture. The original picture it just shows cleavage. She's like this. So you can't see anything. So it's not a nude. So it's not a nude at all. I mean, sometimes when I'm live and I have a lower shirt on, like, you can see more of me in my lives than you could see of her in this. So, I mean, but it's just the point that you see him be like, hey, you're kind of pretty. And she's like, I can't find my t-shirt. And then she shows this picture. And it looks like she had to have like sent it to someone like, hey, look, he was talking to me and he gave me a wrench. And then somebody, you know, obviously got it to red and blue. But anyway, so this happened while the person who's the victim on her panel did it. And should I show it, or is that bad of me to show it? Should I maybe not show it? Because I don't want to, like, it's the one that red and blue did where there's a thing over everything. So you only see her from like here up. Like, that's all you see is her head in it. But the point that I'm making is you can see it's obviously a screenshot from Jimmy's phone. You're a pig? Patrick, why are you a pig? I don't want to be disrespectful because it is like, and I think it's actually the headshot of her is she uses that headshot a lot. If you look at, there's one thing that she has, which is like the Obama thing with the colors. That's the headshot from this. She uses this headshot in a lot of places. Well, I'm sure, like, I don't know anything of, like, I'm sorry. Yeah, it could be a privacy thing. I'm not going to show it. You can see it on Red and Blues. Yeah, it's out. You can see it on Red and Blues. So go to Red and Blues, and if you see it, Sweet Pea's part of the posse. We got our lords and ladies. But, and it's, you can see it's from Jimmy's phone, and he says, you're very pretty. She says, I need a t-shirt. And he says, missing something from that pic. And then you see the pic, and then I can't see, it says starving something. I can't see what it says. But I mean, she probably was like, hey, look, he talked to me. I don't know. Yeah, go to Red and Blue Poo. Red and Blue make poo to see it. I'm not going to show it. But so on one hand, it's not a nude. It's not a nude. The membership link is on the channel front page. So if you go to like the main channel page, you'll see a join button there. I've heard that if you're on like an Apple phone, you can't see it. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know anything about it. I wasn't even on YouTube when any of this happened, but she blames me for it. And it's like, originally she blamed me because there was, the Red and Blue started with a picture of some glasses. that she wanted, and she showed me the glasses. And so she was like, I sent that to Queen OG, so that proves that she did it. Now, if I did it, would I be that dumb to include a picture that you only sent to me? What? Let me do this picture and she won't know it's me, but let me put in there another picture that only I could have. I'm not okay, Patrick, you can't say that in here. Sorry, but you can't say that. So I'm going to put you in timeout, and please don't say things like that again. If you do, you're in timeout for 5 minutes, but if you say stuff like that again, then you'll be blocked. You can't say stuff like that. But then someone found there was a live where she actually showed it. She's like, so hundreds of people saw it. I mean, come on. I mean, and it wasn't a nude. It wasn't a nude. You see more in my live sometimes when I have a low cut shirt on, not a nude. So on one hand, she's saying, she's told people it's not a nude. It's not a nude. I would never send a nude. It's not a nude. But on the other hand, she's saying that I porn revenged her because it is a nude. So which is it? It's like the Heidi thing. I doubt Heidi would be the one to go after her because you only made one joke about her. So which is it? Did I only make one joke about her, or have I been attacking her with those 3 stories, making fun of her disability? And the whole thing with Mattress Mamas, like, so there, and you can see it on my channel. I redid I re-put out the first one because I added an intro that kind of says things, and I added a kudo from Heidi because it came out on May 13th. And on May 15th, she was on Susan's panel saying how great it was. And she loved it. And it was brilliant. Brilliant. And then all of a sudden, like, she hated it. Like, she hated me. I don't understand why. Like, I don't know what happened. But she loved it until she hated it. But the point of it was, before COVID, if someone had to go on a camera, they would, like, be like this, like I am right now, right? They wouldn't be like on a couch. They wouldn't be like in a bed. They wouldn't be like in their jammies. They wouldn't have their hair not, So it was kind of like the point. And like the whole thing was at that point in time, MGL had like these panel of women who would come up every time and they were on there all day, every day. And they were pretty mean. Like they actually attacked me once. I think it was something about Crude where they said something and I said, he didn't say that. And they were like, all attacked me. You bitch, you asshole. Attacked me, no reason. But every day there would be all these women on panel in bed, like just yelling at people. And it was just kind of funny. It's like, you're all still in your jammies. Like they're all on their side in bed in their it was just kind of funny to me. So that's what I was poking fun at. I didn't even know she had does being in bed mean you have a disability? And then afterwards, she does all these things where she's like, see, I don't need a bed. Today I did this. And like, so do you need your bed? And showing your bed is making fun of your disability? Or do you not need your bed? Like, which is it? Like, think before you lie. So look right next to me. Yeah, I think on iPhones, maybe you don't see it at all. Because I always hear creators say things like, hey, Smiley. I always want to say Sarah Smiley. Smiley Sarah. Hi, girl. Sarah wants me to kissy with her. How do you gift a membership? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I'm sure maybe someone could look it up. I know there's a way to do it. But someone look it up and tell me if I need. I don't know how to do it, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, remember Crude? Like I loved Crude. Crude was so funny, and he would review Betty every day. He reviewed Betty. He reviewed Molly, and that it was funny, and that's how I started on Twitter because Betty put the TM. Betty sent him the cease and desist, and then I was on Twitter being a parody, and there were multiple parody Bettys. I was not impersonating her. The little stupid website that you saw, Burnt Toast Review, was like a stupid little funny thing. Like she made it sound like I had this website that was just dragging Betty for 8 months. I was like upkeeping, like every day on the website, like rah, 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 rah. Okay, 8 months ago it was put out and it hasn't been like it's just all of these things. Are you starting to see how all of these things, every single one of them, is not true? Every single one. Hi, Tara. Every single one. Not a thing that has been said yet in 6 minutes is true. Not a one. Not a one. And that's their narrative now, because it goes Queen OG, Justin, Molly, Mallory, throw in the buzzwords, trans and gay, and now we're getting subs and views. And that's the point. Okay, let's keep going.
And I'm telling them, what else can I do? I've got 100 people in my room. The first time I'm dealing with a big situation, what else can I do more professionally than do that?
Professionally.
And they both attack me, and they're both
Professionally.
live. And this is my best friend and Justin. They do a live about me. 800 people fucking bashing me.
Okay, faster.
And weeks.
Okay, so professionally, remember, she took our wrenches quietly and now professionally. What is what you saw quiet or professional? If that's professional, fuck, man. Homeless people on crack running around drooling are the most professional people on the planet. That was the least professional thing I've ever seen in my life. You have a rape victim, PTSD, trying to tell her story. You're interrupting them. You're yelling. Most unprofessional thing I've seen in my life. And it wasn't quiet. Okay. And I love Mallory. So one time I was watching Mallory, and I had my laptop, and my son walked by. He's 12, right? And oh, no, you should still have a wrench. Yes, you must have talked about an ASCOT. I'll look. Well, I can hold on. I can do it from here. Hold on. I don't know why you don't have one. You're in the. You got the thing for the Discord, right? Okay, hold on. There you go. There you go. Now I forget what I was going to say. God damn it, Harley. I am going to take your wrench now because you made me lose my track. But that was the most unprofessional thing. So that was unprofessional. And now she's saying that afterwards we went live and we attacked her. And it's gone on for weeks and weeks and weeks. Okay? So I want everyone to go on my channel and go on Justin's channel. And I would like you to tell me if you see anything that equates to attacking someone for weeks and weeks and weeks. He did that live in response, and I'm going to show what was said if we were attacking her. Because what happened was we were just like, wow, what happened? Like, oh my gosh, like, we don't know what's up. Maybe something more has to be going on. And I think we say, like, you can watch it. We say things like, we just got to maybe give her some space because, something has to be going on and give her the benefit of the doubt. She comes on there and keeps yelling at me. Right? Okay, so let's find that. So she yelled at me. She quietly and professionally took my wrench. And who gives a shit about these damn wrenches? I'm so sick of them. Like, oh my God. All right, so here's where we are attacking her. So hold on, let me do this from the beginning. So we're on this live, right? And we're attacking her. So let's listen. I'll show it because it's just so. Let's see. Go share. Okay, so we came on here and we're just like, what happened? Okay, and here's us attacking her.
What was that? What was that?
What happened? I was like, oh no, y'all got me in trouble.
Well, I mean, literally, Justin and I, am I echoing or anything? Am I okay?
I was dumbfounded at
I
this
mean,
point.
we had a side conversation, and I literally said, let's take it offline. And then she said, she's like,
that's exactly. She's like, hey, I don't want to talk about it in here.
And you can see people in the chat.
Go ahead, email me and I'll give you my phone. And
But-
This is us attacking
and the
her.
funny thing was, I wasn't even listening to what was going on in the audio.
This is us
because I was
attacking
busy
her.
chatting. So people were like texting me saying to listen to it because I hadn't listened to it. And that was even worse than what was getting written. It was like, what are you talking about? Like, you want
I
to
know, it goes black
I wasn't
sometimes.
listening to any of you. I had a side conversation about an ASCOT. Side conversation about an ASCOT.
Side conversation
And
on
then-
ASCOT.
I'm like, no.
And I'm like, what's an ASCOT? Was it like the ghetto?
This is us attacking her. Does this sound like us attacking
Exactly,
her?
I saw my wrench was taken.
And you know, the thing that really gets me
Okay, I
is
think we're gonna.
when I run my chat, and Justin, you both
There's a part where she comes in afterwards. Let me see where I can. Why isn't this going to it? Now let me close it out and do it again. So this is how we're talking about her. Okay, I don't think this equates to attacking her. And it was like maybe we talk about her for just a little bit, and then we then we start talking about other stuff. But this is I want you to hear, because she comes in then and starts attacking us.
What was that?
I
What happened? I was like, oh no.
I don't know why this won't. Okay, so I'm going to play this so you can't really hear it. And then we'll see if it goes to it. Okay. So she then comes in here. We're in here talking. And we're just kind of like, oh my God, what was that? And you can go see it. It was like the ASCOT that killed YouTube. It was funny. And it's funny. At one point, Justin says something like, and if you watch the video, I'll put the video up somewhere. If you watch this video, you can see everyone in chat like they're shocked too. They're like, "Oh my God, what was that?" But that's all the kind of stuff that we were saying. That's how we were talking about her. And yeah, I was in shock because I was just like, "What was that?" And then so here's another thing that just shows the extent of the lies. I found yet another channel that she went on to talk shit about me. She went on this TEAYA person's channel and she's talking about the whole incident. And she says something like, after she took the wrench, Justin freaked out and had a fit. So I'm going to show you her depicting what happened and saying how Justin threw a fit. And then I'm going to show you Justin throwing a fit. So, and this just shows you kind of like the extent of like the lying that goes on. Like everything that she and Heidi have been saying this whole time, you know, all this going on about me and Justin and the wrench and all this shit, every single thing said there is either taking words out, putting words in, or just outright lying, just outright freaking lying about stuff. So here's just an example of how things just are getting twisted and screwed up and made into something that they are freaking far from, just so she can do that, climb all the way up for clout and clicks and views. All right. Oh, hold on. I made it slow. Oh no, this is a different video. Hold on, let me get another video. Hold on. Now this isn't the right one. I gotta find the right one. Okay, maybe I don't have. I gotta look for it. Hold on, this might not be the right one. I have a clip of her saying this though. I'll find it in a minute. But this is like all of the different lies that go on. This is all the different shit that goes on. Hey, Gone Girl. Thank you, sweetie. How are you feeling? How are you feeling, my girl? How are you? And thank you so much. So anyone who came in late, this is a total stupid drama, and I hate this kind of stuff, and I hate that I have to do this because I hate that. But so Gone Girl, I got my 4,000 hours, and well, obviously I got monetized, so I can do memberships and I can do these super duper things. It's cool. So we're gonna do like get readies with me. I'm gonna do like all this stuff. So thank you, Gone Girl. I appreciate it. So let me see if I can find the lying one because it was actually really good, but now I can't find it. Gosh dang nabbit. Oh my God. See, this is what happens when you try and get all this stuff together. All right, well, we'll just keep listening here. So let's keep listening to what she keeps saying.
Making me out to be compromised and a lie and everything. And you know what's ironic is I was just trying to rationalize with my friend thinking, you're not sleeping, you're going other people and you're looking at the wrong people attacking them. Someone actually dangerous to be attacking in your family. What you're saying is true.
So I'm just being irrational and not sleeping, and like she's just totally just like, this is the narrative. All right. And she says this a lot about me not sleeping. And like, and that's where she got like the whole drug thing. Like, I don't sleep. So here's what I do. You're still in the hospital. Oh, sweetie, you should email me. Email me if you're bored. You can email me. My email is in the about section. Just email me if you're bored. You know, if I'm not on, you just want to chat, just email me. But now I forgot what I was going to say. I can't start saying other things. My brain just goes off. Darn it. Damn it. Now what was I going to say? Shoot. Remind me of what I was talking about, somebody, please. Now I forgot what I was going to say. What was I talking about? Right before I just said, Gone Girl made me forget what I was talking about. What was I talking about? I was attacking her. Oh, yeah. Oh, the sleep thing. So here's what I do. So I don't get like me time. I don't. So the only way for me to get me time, right, is if I stay up late. So every like once in a while, maybe like a day a week, couple days a week, I will stay up late, right? I'll stay up till like 2, 3 in the morning, and then I'll sleep in. And my husband will take the kids to school, and then I'll sleep in. So I still get my sleep. I just kind of do it on a different schedule, because if I want to actually like sit and do my nails and not get like, Mom, come here, you know, the TV's not working, the internet's, you know, if I want to do something uninterrupted for more than 10 minutes, I have to do it after 10 p.m. So I'll 10 to 2 a.m. I'll just go watch a movie and do my nails or something stupid. But that's her little like, I don't sleep, I'm irrational, I'm on drugs. So that's the little, you know. So let's continue. And now we're getting into we're attacking her. Please, somebody show me where anybody is attacking her.
I just want to read the emails. I actually only read them today, properly.
She didn't read the emails. So her best friend gets doxxed and harassed. And her best friend sends her 3, I think, of like 20 some emails saying like, look at what happened. What should I do? What do you think? And she didn't read them. My mom used to say she did that too. She said she would like, she would sew. My mom was really into sewing. We were poor. So my mom would sew my clothes. Like I had homemade clothes. But she would say she would stay up till like 3, 4 in the morning and sew. And that was like her, like, because she was a single mom. It was just me and her. So it was like she never had downtime. But I mean, now I forget what I was talking about. But so she just read the emails now. So you didn't even look at it. Like, I can't imagine if my friend said, like, not just, I'm not even going to look at him, you know? And you know what? If I had been upset and irrational, like, let's say I got them and I was, like, a little upset and irrational, I think that could have been justified. If as a mom, you get a video with your kids and you get a little irrational, maybe that's justified. Maybe you can cut someone a break on that. I mean, I didn't get that way, but like, even if I had been all like, I mean, I would not get angry with someone for that. I would just be like, you're upset, verifiably, rightfully so. It's okay. Let me help you. So even if I was that, I think it maybe would have been okay, but I wasn't. But to admit, you never read the emails, like, that's...
Well, she made this whole thing about me, and I look back, and I'm like, oh my god, this person offended, and she made a whole website based on trolling Bullhorn Betty.
No, didn't make a website trolling Bullhorn Betty. Made a website to fit my parody Twitter of Bullhorn Betty.
She made videos going after what you call Mario Plan.
No, I've not, no. You can see all my videos.
Female male, whatever you want to call her, yeah?
Yeah.
A month ago. Before we even knew she existed.
What do you mean, before you knew I existed? What is this? Am I like a virus? You didn't know I existed? I'm a new food? Who's we that needs to know I exist? I mean, what is this whole, like, how important are you?
Yeah, she wants to attack someone who's disabled, that's near me, about this person.
Attacking someone who's disabled. Okay. 1, I'm just going to say, technically, Heidi is not disabled. Heidi has been fighting to get disability for like a decade, and she gets denied every time. Every time. Who's taking a test? Hold on. I'm looking at someone saying stay positive. Oh, you guys are taking your real estate test. You'll do fine. Just stay calm. Don't overthink it. Just stay calm. You'll do great. You'll do great. I know you will. You're a smart lady. You're going to do fine. Heidi, she is not disabled because she doesn't get disability. And because the country, doctors have deemed her as not disabled. She has gone to her state government and applied and said, here's my stuff. And they say, no, we don't believe you are disabled. And then she's gone all the way up to the high court. And they said, no, we don't believe you're disabled. I'm not saying that just because someone doesn't get disability technically from Social Security, they're not disabled. But I'm just saying, Heidi says a lot of stuff. But apparently, all these other doctors say, nope, you're not disabled. So, just saying. However, I would never attack someone's disability. Yes, God, I would never do that. I technically am disabled. I actually have proof from a doctor. I was like an entrepreneur. I did companies. So technically I could never collect anything from like the country. So I could never be on any sort of disability, but I don't work and there's a reason for it. I would never attack someone for anything. The only thing I would attack someone for is being a worthless bitch like this. This is what I would attack someone for. This is why I would like. Has anyone ever heard me attack someone? Ever? No. And it certainly wouldn't be for that. And that's Heidi's thing. She keeps liking to say, and that's why I re-released the first wannabe reality star and the Mattress Mamas, so people could see it. It's not about Heidi. It's a satire, which is based on, here's a story based on. It's a satire. It's not all about her. And it's not about a disability. I would never do that in a million years. It is about being too lazy to get yourself looking good before you cam up. It's about coming on to a platform, and it was Molly's, so there was like 1,000 people there without even combing your hair. It was about being lazy and bed buggy. So I'm sorry. Get over it. But to keep with this narrative of I attacked her disability is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's provably wrong. So I will put the link to that as well, so everyone can decide for themselves. I mean, does anyone here think? And you can, if you agree, I would like to hear, because like I've thought about this. Vintage was in the East Coast Crybabies. Shorty was the head of the East Coast Crybabies. There were a lot of people in it. Heidi's name, the Fiber Princess Mama, was the nicest name out of anybody. Justin was the pearl wearing green mama. Because at the time people were joking about his concealer, because I think it was his lighting. So that was like running around. So I poached off that. I mean, and Justin laughs about it. So like, does anybody, because I've tried to be like, did I really write? Because, if someone comes to me and say, you did something that upset me, like, I'm going to be like, oh, did I? Like, what, like, and look and be like, okay, because I don't want to do that. How can I do better next time? So like, does anybody actually think that the first Mattress Mamas is going after Heidi's disability? Does anybody see that? Like, I don't get it. I mean, if I did, someone tell me, but I don't think I did. My God. Oh, Hashimoto's is one of those diseases that like, I think everybody has. You know what I mean? Like, it's like anybody could have it. It's like a weird thing. It's like they used to say, what was it? There's another autoimmune disease that like pretty much everybody probably has. But Sleeping, you're going to do fine. Screenshot of what? What should I get a screenshot of? Screenshot what? Screenshot. Let me look at chat. Oh my gosh. But I mean, you guys get the point. This is all bullshit. And, I've just gotten to the point that if you're going to go on live after live after live, Epstein bars, that's what I was talking about. My aunt had Epstein bars. And some people called her lazy. Some people said, you don't have anything wrong with you. You're just lazy. I mean, it happens. Like, whatever. HOPEY stayed on alive. Heidi sent her papers. She was being tested for Hashimoto's. not that she tested positive. I mean, does anyone remember Heidi saying that she had cancer? Does anyone remember that? She said, I have cancer. Like, or she made it sound like it. And then she went on vacation 2 days later. I mean, I'm sorry. And if you look at those emails, yeah, it's like mono. If you look at my emails, you will see that first email after she apologized for calling me the C word. I was nice to her. I was like, look, here's my advice to you. These are strangers. Don't worry about it. Change your perception. You had a good thing with your channel. You should get back to it. There, she went and she said, she was on Purple, and she said, I got an email from someone, and you wouldn't believe who it's from, but they said some really nice things that made me think, and I'm going to go back to my channel. She said that in August. That was me. I said such nice things to her that she decided to go back to her channel. That was me. But then those emails were me attacking her. You know, like, these are lies. And they are done to fit a narrative. And I'm tired of just sitting here and like not saying anything. Unlike her, who just silently didn't say anything while she was in the vet's hospital with dogs barking. Yeah, everything's like twisted. Like, I have an appointment to do this. And that's the thing. A lot of things are said and then never spoken about again. And like it's said, I have cancer. Everyone gets into this big rush about cancer, right? And then never talked about again. So then people kind of think like, well, maybe she did, because it never gets resolved to be like, oh yeah, I went to the doctor and I don't.
And I'm thinking, this is just nuts.
Yeah, she's nuts. She's being attacked. She's being attacked and attacked and attacked nonstop. Where is she being attacked and attacked and attacked nonstop? Because it's not from me. Not from me. I responded on Justin's after the wrench thing. And I think someone put in the Discord that she was ripping on me in her first live. And I think I went in the tavern and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that's happening. And then I did go on Purples and yell. I admit that because I'd had enough. I went out there. I'm like, what do you want to say to me? And then I just got really mad and I yelled. But that's it. Where is this attacking nonstop? Where is it? Is it on my channel? Go look. Is it on Justin's channel? Go look. I don't see it. I mean, I only pretty much go to the tavern. Like, where is it? Go find it. Go find it. Hey, red and blue. Okay, I'm not red and blue. Red and blue type. That's the other thing. She says, I'm red and blue. And I'm not sure if it's this one or another one. I'm holding my hands up not to be dorky, just so you can see I'm not red and blue. And she says, I'm red and blue. And it might have been TEAYA's maybe. And she says, do you have proof? And she says, yes. She says, yes. She has proof. Where is this proof? I know I'm not red and blue. But her proof is all circumstantial. Like she says about the Amy thing with the dog. She says that I talked to her and I said, I'm going to talk to Pooh. And then I immediately came back and said, I got it taken down. Now I'm in a Discord with Pooh. I think at the time I just said in the comments section, I don't think we were on Discord together. I think I put in the comments, I was like, this isn't okay. And we fought back and forth for days in the comments. And then Pooh did take it down and then put it right back up, you little dick. But I mean, it wasn't like I was like called on the bat phone, hey, Pooh, take it down now. And it was like 5 minutes later, I'm like, hey, Hope's got it taken down. Yeah, that's like so many people have been red and blue. Vestiges was giving me video. Did I make the video? No. Vestiges made the video. I gave him to Pooh. I mean, Vintage was Pooh. I mean, everybody's been Pooh. I mean, I don't know. All I know is I'm not Pooh. I wish I was because you got mad skills there, Pooh. I don't know how you do it. Yeah, I mean, and then what was some of the other circumstantial why I was Pooh? Oh, because it was something about because Pooh was saying something in a chat and then I came in or something. I mean, Pooh and I are in a Discord together. Like, and when people talk about me, somebody puts it in the Discord, like, HOPEY's talking about you. And Pooh's in there. So yes, we're in the same Discord, so we can talk. Like everything she had was basically stuff like that. Like, you know, Pooh did. Oh, and then after she started being an asshole, Pooh started making videos about Purple. And then as soon as we stopped being friends and she started being an asshole, Pooh started making videos about her. Well, I'm sorry, Pooh makes videos about asshole, and you started to act like an asshole. Maybe Pooh likes me. I don't know. That doesn't mean I'm Pooh. Just because you act like an asshole and a channel that points out assholes made a video about you doesn't mean that I'm Pooh. It doesn't. And then there was another one, and I'll put a link to this TEAYA one because I just found it last night. She goes off on me and she says, she rants about Pooh saying that he put, and I always say Pooh is a he because for some reason I think Pooh is a he. I don't know. But put in there pictures of her 16-year-old daughter. The daughter that I thought she was 18, but the daughter that you put on your channel and have on your channel doing drugs that you bought for her. That daughter, who's now 16. So the daughter's now 16 because Pooh's now has a minor in there. So now she's 16. But when she's on your panel and she's doing drugs that you bought for her, now she's 18. And then talking about, Pooh had on Tony's minor cousin. She's 24. She's 24. I mean, and she was telling these people all these things. And there was one person on there who's like, we're going to get her. We're going to make her more scared than she already is. So now I got someone who doesn't know me saying stuff like that because you're lying out your asshole. And it was all stuff like that. And they're like, do you have proof? And she's like, yep. And I can't wait to get to the one on Science Girls where they have some load of bullshit. It's a good one. So let's keep it.
The only thing I can say, I don't know how you told. Like, I didn't like, I've been sick for like 6 months. I finally just told it. I even talked to
She's been sick in the last week. Now, we already showed the video of the dogs barking in the hospital. So she was at the vets, I guess, not the hospital, the animal hospital. Okay, so she was in the hospital. And remember, she was in the hospital because she was on a live and someone told her about Pooh's video. And then she had a panic attack and then we didn't see her again. And I'm not Pooh. So that had nothing to do with me. But she's making it sound like I've been attacking her. Me and Justin been attacking her so nonstop that she had to go to the hospital. Narrative, reality. Get them together. I am a bully. How many people think I'm a bully? Am I a bully? You know what a bully does? A bully follows someone around and makes them think, fear for their life. Like when you have a bully, you're like, I'm never going to get away from this person. Like I can't do anything. I can't tell anyone. Even if I tell someone, it's not going to stop. No matter what I do, this person is going to come for me and make my life a living hell. That's what a bully does. How is me making my videos on my channel a bully? A bully. And I'm not going to show my videos, but if you look, there's like the 80s one. There's the 80s one. How's that bullying anyone? There's the liar one. Talking about people misspelling liar. That's not a bully one. Yeah, in the beginning I did roasts. I haven't done a roast in a long time. Like, and it's funny. A lot of these people, they'll ask some questions like, well, have you been to her channel? And they'll be like, no, I wouldn't give her the time of day. Well, then how do you know what I do? So all these people are people who've never seen a video from me, don't know anything about me, but they know I'm a bully. And then there's HOPEY, who became friends with me because she watched all my stuff and wanted me to be her friend because what I did was so cool. But now suddenly, like, I'm a bully. And I have a video of her saying how wonderful I am. She's like, you're what the internet needed, and da-da-da-da-da. And I love you, and I'm so glad you're my friend. I could play it, but I'm tired of playing stuff. But, like, maybe I'll put all the evidence together in one video or something like that, you know. But people call Pooh a bully. And, you know, Pooh's not necessarily a bully. Pooh goes a little step farther than me, you know. Like, Pooh had the, like, Fupa picture. Like, Pooh goes a little bit farther than me. But that's still not technically bullying because Pooh is just putting out your own stuff. Like, Pooh is just saying, hey, you did this. What do you think about that? And if you don't like it, like, that's the thing. So she apparently sent this provocative picture, not a nude, to a bunch of girls. And Nessie, you have to watch the TEAYA one. And I'll put a link to it. Because she says in there that part of why she knows I'm poo is that she knows that I'm responsible for the picture. And she says that because it had to, I don't understand it, but it had to have come from, there was a group chat with a group of girls and they were the only people who had it, right? And that I had it, and then so I have to be poo. But as she's talking about it, she starts talking about you, because she talks about one of the people in the chat is also from the UK and said something about buying her information, which you did say something about buying something. But so clearly it's you. So Nessie, have we ever been in a group chat together? Have we ever been in a group anything together? Have we ever talked outside maybe being in a chat together? I mean, no. But she said Nessie and I were two of these girls in this group chat. And the picture is from me, because that's the narrative, that I'm a porn revenger. I porn revenged her because I'm so butthurt about not being her friend, even though I'm the one who ended the friendship. I mean, these are all the lies. Yeah, Pooh and I, there's a Discord. Pooh and I are in them. We have talked. I can talk to Pooh. Doesn't mean I'm Pooh. I'm not Pooh. I'm not Dillard. I'm Queen OG. Oh, and that's another thing. She says, I'm weird because, I say I'm not even real. I'm some character, as if before I came up, I'm like, okay, I'm an actress. And I'm like, which character will I be today? Because I said something like, no one really knows me. And because if you're watching a 2 to 4 minute clip and then you hate me, you're not hating me because you don't know me. You're not going to know me from a 2 to 4 minute comedy clip. That was my point. Not that she made it sound like I'm I pretend to everyone or something. Like when I'm in the tavern, I'm pretending I'm someone I'm not, and everyone, I don't know. It was weird. It was some weird thing. It's weird thing. Yeah, and she has a history, Nessie, Jules. Who else isn't friends with her from the whole taking wrenches? I mean, it's a pattern. It's a pattern. I'm sorry. It's not me. It's you. I think we're getting to the community post thing here.
Makes you want to off themselves. Because Justin's not best friends with this girl that's making comedy and doing all this stuff, and it's just, I don't think it's right. It's sickening.
It's sickening. What I do is sickening. Thank you, Tara. The tavern loves me. It's sickening what I do. It's sickening. Go to my channel, watch my videos, and tell me how sickening they are. They're sickening. 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 Sickening.
And these people are attacking one by one. And you've got Justin that's gone for me. But I took his wrench away because he was
Justin is going for her. Go to his channel. It's the second one, Clutch Them Pearls. Yeah. She does. And that's what she's doing right now. Nessie, she's going Queen OG, Justin, Molly, Mallory. She's going from panel to panel. She's going, anyone who will listen, she's going. It's ridiculous.
He attacks me nonstop.
Nonstop. Half nude. Go look at it on Pooh's channel. Not nude, not half nude, not a quarter nude, not 1% nude, not nude at all. Go to one of my lives where I have cleavage. You see more of me than her. Not nude.
Not nude. I'm 33. I'm disabled. I have illnesses. And I come on YouTube to play the community, and I've got a fucking man. It's a gay man that wants to make out that.
He's just a man. Why is he a gay man? He's just a man. You're just a woman. Mallory's just a woman. I'm just a woman. Justin's just a man. I don't get that. That bothered me. Why are you saying that? I don't know. That bothered me, her saying that.
I'm some fucking bad person because I said the gay community angry at you because I'm telling the truth.
Yes, you are a bad person. I'm sorry. She said to him that the entire gay community hated him. That's a shitty thing to say. That kind of makes you a bad person. I'm sorry. Do you not, if you go up to someone and say the entire community hates you, that they're not going to respond to that and maybe think you're a bitch for that? I'm sorry. That's okay to do that. I would be mad too. You can't just, say shitty things about people and expect them to take it.
That's cool because I'm defending my trans sister, my trans brother.
This is
another whole
story.
And he wants to do that as all money. And now I've had hate after hate. I've had random women putting a disgusting hate on me. If I sent nudes across the internet, it never fucking happened.
Nudes. So now it's hateful women putting nudes across the internet. Nudes. No. This is the narrative.
Because Justin wanted to do a live with OG, my ex-best friend, and make out some fucking thing that never fucking happened. And it's disgusting.
So when we went on his live responding to like shocked of like what just happened with our rent just taken away, we were making something up and like attacking her in that video. I'll put the link. You can watch it.
This happened over a week ago. And trust me, I wanted to respond.
Happened over a week ago. That was 5 weeks ago. What are you talking about?
I couldn't respond. All I had to do was make them.
She was too sick when she was in the hospital because she had a panic attack after seeing her provocative picture that she gave to Dolly to get a wrench. She put herself in the hospital. So she's sitting there making notes. You're making notes. You're pathetic. You're making notes. Like, why does this person care about my life anymore? Like, I have nothing to do with her. We're not friends. I don't talk, like, right now I'm talking about her, but I'm defending myself. But other than that, I don't talk about her. I don't think, why is she in my life? Like, we're not friends. Go away. Like, go to your little country. Like, hop over the pond. Go to your country. Stop talking about me. Like, I don't want anything to do with you. Like, that's what I said 5 weeks ago. Like, get the fuck out of my life. Like, I don't get it. Don't make notes about me. Don't talk about me. Don't go on panels about me. Don't think about me. Just go. Like, I don't understand it. Like, just go. Like, fuck.
Be quiet. I have to sit there quiet and be humble. I was gonna
Sit there quietly. Does Hopi ever sit anywhere quietly?
I have to say no. And it's disgusting to me. It's from value. Then I find that House of Dirt. And I'm going to call it House of Dirt. I'm sorry.
And this is ridiculous.
She's House of Dirt.
Where did this come from? Now, I'm sorry, but when you took our wrenches away and you acted like an asshole, Mallory did what Mallory does. She reviews people who are assholes. Sorry, that's what Mallory's channel is about. Like, she's all mad because she likes different places, like the Circle Jerks do too. Like, I'm sorry, if you act like an asshole and channels who call out people who are assholes make videos about you, that's not my fault. Like, that's not my problem. Like, don't act like an asshole if you don't want that, right?
Yeah, and I know you know that. I never knew with her until she tagged me in the name and she's coming to me calling me a hater because I'm defending. The first thing I did was defend Leanne. Leanne, here's Marge because she was doxxed. I allowed her to use my platform and speak.
This is ridiculous.
So how's it going to for me? They're all coming to me because I raised my voice.
No. They're coming at you because you're an asshole. They're coming at you because you're an asshole. You're a loud, irrational asshole who attacks and bullies people and then tries to come at me for clout.
Trash. And anyone that knows about Helen, Molly raises her voice, you raise her voice. No, that's okay. The House of Dirt is acceptable.
I think Molly gets a lot of shit for raising her dirt.
She's done this because I said, I'm sorry, but the community hates you right now. They're really angry because I was telling the truth.
That's not the truth.
Everything I gave up my whole fucking education.
Like, this is all she goes. So she goes off on this rant for a little while. And then Heidi comes in. Okay, so it's about like a minute ahead. So I'm just going to go to here. So she goes off on this rant. And this is kind of the different rant about her brother and the dead name and all that stuff. So then Science Girl goes to my channel and is going to read my community post about Heidi. Okay? And listen to this whole shizzle mizzle. So actually, I'm going to put it on the screen so you can see. So you can see what's happening. You can see she's like at my page. She's ready to read it. And everyone wants her to read it. But they keep like butting in a little bit. So let's get right there. Okay. All right. So let's throw tab. What is that? 24 YouTube. Here we go. Okay. Wait, which one is this? Do this one. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Go ahead.
All right, Gaga, you want to come up?
So they're at my channel.
Sorry.
Going to read my community post.
I'm sick of Heidi saying how I'm being threatening her and all of these lies. You're
Oh,
all
Science Girl. Wait. Let her read. There's something I found out today that we found out, which is why I was trying to tell you guys, we need to speak to you. I spoke to Rihanna before, but we need to tell her. Someone is using your information.
Okay. So she hears Science Girl start reading my community post. And notice she's like, whoa, wait. You don't know what we found out today. Whoa, wait. Oh, there was a bad echo? Oh, hold on. Let me close this. What was that? Oh, I think I know what's happening. Hold on. Well, here. All right. Here we go. Okay.
Can I read it quick? Can I read it?
I said, come to me, I don't care. You can come to me, I will take it. But if you do it to someone else that can't fucking take it, they won't take their fucking line. And then I could do something to someone else.
They're like trying to calm her down. They're like, let her read it.
All right, Yaya, you want to come up?
So now they're starting to try and read it. She's trying to get Heidi
I
up
still don't understand anything. So
because she's like, so she's gonna start reading it.
because I'm sick of Heidi saying how I'm being threatening her and all of these lies here.
Wait.
She's like, oh, science girl. And then Tia's like, wait, let her read it. And now she freaks out. She's like, wait. There's stuff that we found out that about Science Girl that you have to hear. Now, you'll hear Science Girl say, do you have proof? Do you have login and password? Do you have proof? And they keep saying they have proof. And I'm going to show you exactly what they were talking about after. And you're going to be like, what?
I spoke to Rihanna before, but we need to tell her someone is using your information to blog post a fake thing and attacking someone else, being someone else. The minute I found it out, and I get, how am I supposed to tell you? I'm like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to be
What the fuck is she talking about?
It is disgusting, but I can't blame anybody because I don't have proof on who's behind it.
I don't know either.
So she's saying that someone is fake. Well, mute me. Oh, I can mute you. Oh, I can mute me. So, okay. So she's trying to say that they found out someone who was trying to threaten Science Girl and Burnt Toast and going after them. And they have proof. And these people are going after them and they have their addresses and everything. Okay. And you'll hear her. I'm going to go take my shoes off. My feet are hurting me. But you'll hear her say it, and you'll hear Science Girl say, do you have proof? Do you have login and password? And she says, yes. Okay. So I'm going to mute me. Well, if I mute me, then I can't play it because I'm playing it on my computer. I don't think, because I'm playing it on my computer, it's coming through the speaker. So I can't mute me because I'm playing it on my, unless I do it from my phone. I'm going to put all these together afterwards. I can do it from my phone. I think that's the only way I can do it because it's on my computer. So
You have proof? You have login?
Yeah, I did.
okay, so there she said, do you have login and proof? I'm just gonna, if it's muting bad, I'll put it all in like a video with all the proof, but that's my point. That's my whole point. Like, I don't think we need to go through any more stuff, but that's my point. And at the end of the day, what this all was is one of the names in the from part in one of the emails that I got from the doxers, one of the names there, which this came from the doxers, whatever, the name is Suzanne Bonk. And apparently that's someone who Burnt Toast knew. So if you Google that name, some stuff from Burnt Toast comes up because she knew this person. Well, I'm not going to play any more clips for right now. We don't need to. I think I made my point. That everything that is being said is a lie. And it's provable to be a lie. And if anyone would just not be a lemming and and the thing is, people are starting to, because at the end of this, the funny thing is she pretty much gets kicked off. Or maybe it's the other one, but one she runs from and the other one she pretty much gets kicked off. I mean, so it's just, she did not look good. The last two lives that she tried to do, disparaging me, did not work out because both of them, one, she got kicked off basically, and the other one she ran from because she knew she was like caught in a lie. And I think when they started this, they were just like, we're just going to go after OG and we're going to say all this stuff and, blah, blah, blah. We're going to take her down. We're going to take her channel down and all those kind of things. And then people are smart enough to say, do you have proof? And instead of just saying like, well, we don't have proof yet, but we're really close or whatever. But she says, yes. And a lawyer will always tell you, even if your answer is no, or I don't know, say it. Because if you say yes, and that's not true, we think you've lied about everything. And I mean, this one, she asked for proof, and the next one, it's ridiculous. I mean, you're not gonna get away with this stuff. And I'm just sick of it. These things that she say, if anyone can show proof of any of them, if someone can show me proof, $50 to the first person who shows me proof how I have attacked her nonstop for weeks and weeks and weeks, nonstop attacked her. I don't talk about her ever. Like, find me even talking about her twice in the last few weeks. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you can read the message. The message is to, I'm going to go change my shoes real quick, but hold on. The message is totally, she says, I need a t-shirt. And then she's got her little picture on there. And he's like, it's ridiculous. I don't know why people think they're going to get away with this stuff. People don't, you're not going to get away with lie. I mean, it's like flat out lying. And this whole thing, it's so evident. And I'm not going to play anymore because it's annoying, but like if you watch it, she just completely, she hears Science Girls start reading my community post and they freak out. And then it's like, oh, look what we got for you. It's ridiculous. And I'm tired of it too. Like, it's not fun as a sub to have someone who is constantly lying. Like, who wants to be lied to like that? You know? I mean, well, Harper, I'm going to put all the links. Harper, you can look at it. It's, she's pissed about, she's pissed. Oh, hold on. Let me read it from over here. I'm going to read chat for a second. Tired of creators when I say, yeah. I mean, and so many of them do. And with this whole thing, Science Girl is like, do you have proof? And she's like, yes. And she's like, send it to me. And they're like, we have to send it to you in an email. We'll do it later. And she's like, no, send it to me now. You know, and Science Girl's too smart for them. Like, they're like, no, we can't, you know. And she's like, no, send it to me now. No, put the name in back chat. And then she Googles the name. Because what they're saying is, if you Google this name, it's going to come up with a picture of you, right? And your name and your address. So they're saying if you Google this name that was in one of the emails to me, one of the doxing emails to me, that it comes up with her picture, her name, and her address, which proves, I don't even know, some sort of something conspiracy theory thing with, I don't even know. I don't even know. To make this make sense. I can't. But, and I figured out what the name was. Hey, Magpie, new member. Yay! Thank you, Magpie. Woo, ladies and lords. So, I mean, and the name is Suzanne Bonk. And if you go, I will put the link to Science Girls. If you go to Science Girls, you will see the picture because she can't find it. She's like, I'm doing what you're saying. There's no picture of me. There's no name. There's no address. I don't know what you're talking about. So Heidi finally shows the picture and she's like, that's not me. Like, that's not me. And then they're like, oh. And then HOPEY gets really mad. She's like, well, I'm sorry that I tried to protect you, but if you guys just don't want my protection, then I'm out. I'm just out of the whole community. And she like runs off. And then she's in chat. Like, she's so rude after it. Like, you have to watch it. Then she's in chat and people are like, calm down. She's like, no, I just tried to help you. And da-da-da-da. Because Science Girl's like, you know, you can't react to all this stuff. Just like, let it. And she's like, you're telling me not to react. Like, she yells at Science Girl then. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm just waiting for, so Magpie gifted a membership. So then that means, so then how do we, that's cool. So now Misdemeanor got a membership. I get it. That's really cool. Thank you, Magpie. That was super sweet. That's awesome. I got to figure out how, I think I'm going to make like, there's all these things when you go back in the back, like all these other programs you can use to like, it's weird. It's going to take me a day or two to figure out how to like get it all going, but we'll get like a Discord or something just for like the members. So we'll figure it out, but it might take me a day because there's a lot back there. I did notice there's one thing that I noticed. If when you're on underneath where you chat, there's like, I think a little money button and you click on it. And if you click on it, there's a toggle for getting gifted membership. So you do have to turn on that, that you will allow being gifted or something like that. But yeah, I mean, these women sitting around, like I do feel for HOPEY. I do feel for her. She is 33. She does not have a job. She has never had a job. So she's just sitting around all day, flitting around, like going from thing to thing to thing that feels good to do. I mean, that would be boring. She doesn't have a husband. She doesn't well, she has children, but they don't live with her. I mean, I feel bad for her. I do. I mean, kind of not, but I do. You know, and so what else does she have to do? But be mad at me because I'm not. I mean, I think that's it. I think she's mad at me because I just wrote her off. And who knows? Maybe that was a bitchy thing to do. Maybe that was a bitchy thing for me to just be like, all right, I'm done with you. And then, yeah, the Science Girl Live, and you can put a link to it in the chat. I don't care. It's the title is High. It's a Science Girl, and the title is High, and it's at 2 minutes and 53 seconds. So I'll just Science. Oh God, I can't spell. Science Girl. Title High. And it's at 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Or 2 hours and 53 minutes is about when it starts. So go to that point and you'll see, and it goes hour and a half or so. Or, I mean, it's long. I mean, that was just 25, 30 minutes of it. It goes on for another 45 minutes at least, because then Heidi gets up there and she starts dragging me and talking about all this stuff. And Lori Davis is in the damn chat. Lori Davis is in the chat. Lori Davis, Lemming Davis. I'm going to call her Lemming Davis from now on. Frickin' Lemming Davis. Let me see if I can find some of her chats. She's in the chat too the whole time. You have to look at the chat. Let me see if I can find, but I'll just, if I can see it, I'll tell you some of the stuff she says. But she's just in there being a freaking lemming. And everybody in Science Girl's chat is a mod. It's hilarious. But she's just in there like, yep, she did it. Yep, she goes after Heidi. Yep, I saw it. I mean, like I said, I do feel bad for her that she just has nothing to do but sit there all day. But at the same token, why are you going after me? Like, I got it when like Heidi was going after me and Purple, I might do a whole thing just about those two. Purple's butthurt because I didn't do a video about her and made her look dumb saying that's not about you. I mean, I've never done anything to any of these people. For anyone who wasn't here in the beginning, so before I did this, I took all my lives because I know what I say in my skits because you write them, right? So you know what you say in a comedy skit because you write it and it takes a while. But your lives, like maybe I said something that I don't remember. So I took the transcripts from all the lives and I put it in a Word doc and then I searched for things. I searched for their names to see, have I ever said anything mean about Heidi? Like maybe I said it and I did like in a spit of anger. Like, did I ever accuse Heidi of anything? Did I? No, I didn't. I didn't. The emails are out there. I didn't. Sorry. But you know what? I was telling a friend who's never been on YouTube about this, and he was listening to it, and he's like, if she's not guilty, why does she keep bringing it up out of the blue to other people? And I'm like, you're right. Like I've been accused of all these things, right? I don't go around like to everyone who's alive being like, guess what? I didn't do this. I'm not going around saying it because I know I didn't do it. So I don't need to say it because people who know me know I wouldn't do it. But literally, she's like, it was in May, for 6 months, she's been going around. Queen OG wrote this story about me. Queen OG wrote this story about me. Queen OG wrote this, like, Queen OG accused me, but I'm innocent. If it's not true, if I really accuse you and it's not true, just let it go. Let it go. But you're bringing it up. Why? It's weird. Why are you going through my emails with Heidi with a fine-tooth comb? Why are you scouring the name? Like, it's weird. Oh yeah, So Queen Nessie is another one who got thrown away. So I was on, I think it was the first live that I was ever on. And Nessie was like, why is she using the name Queen? She can't use the name Queen. Like, and HOPEY got mad, like, you can't say that. You can't say that. And, maybe you didn't know me and you did mean it rudely. I don't care. I mean, that's the thing about me. Like, if someone comes to me and says, I didn't know you back at this time, but at this time, I said you were da. But I didn't know you, and I'm sorry I said it. I'll be like, that's cool. That's cool. Like, I've been a petty bitch too. I'm sure there are times that I've said things that, like, if I look back, I'll be like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I mean, I'm sure we're all like, guilty of it at some point or another. I don't care. Like, if Nessie says, well, I really did think you're an asshole, and I really was like, she shouldn't be queen. She's an asshole. Like, I'm not saying she did that at all, but I'm saying if, like, she said that, I'd be like, that's cool. You didn't know me. Like, whatever. But anyway, Hopi took it really wrong. And I think, like, she de-wrenched her too. And, like, that's, like, the last time they talked. And they're not friends anymore. And you guys were good friends, weren't you? I mean, maybe you weren't. But for some reason, I think you guys were, like, kind of good friends. And then that was, like, now you're not friends at all anymore kind of thing. I don't know. But there are several people, like Jules. And like, that's the thing. Like, as a friend, I would hear all of this. I would, like, I'm not a drama person, but I remember the first time, like, we were friends and, like, she had my WhatsApp number and, like, she would call me and I would always be like, ugh, because it's like, it would always be like, oh my God, you don't know what happened. This person did this. This one did this. Da, da, da. And I would just always be like, okay, like, I don't really, like, I don't have girlfriends like this that do this. Like, like, I'm not in high school. I don't have this kind of conversation anymore. Like, she was very drama, but it was fine. Like, okay, you're drama. You're much younger than me. I dealt with it, but it's almost like, it's weird. It's almost like everything they do, they're accusing me of. It's like really weird. Like, I'm not a bully. Has anyone listened to her lives about me? So rude. Like, at one point she's like, I don't know if she has cocaine or air in her brain, but she's just fucking dumb. That's rude. Like, oh, she's just jealous because I have real babies and da da da. Like, those are rude. Like, the things that are said about me are not nice. Like, what the fuck? And, like, hours and hours of it. Like, and you know what? I'm just going to say it. I think she's on something because she has a different, like, listen for it. She has a different way of talking. So, like, when I was friends with her, she talked a certain way. But in these lives, she, like, has a different way of speaking. It's like, it's almost like a Valley Girl UK thing or something. Like, she talks a little bit differently in her lives where she's, like, yelling at me. She's like, I had this, like, I don't know. I can't do it because I can't do an accent. But if you listen for it, like, the way she talks, like, if you go to my lives where she was in my lives and listen to how she talked, like, just the intonations, the speed, and then listen to, like, her lives where she's talking about me, totally different style of speaking. It's almost like, she's on something. Like, how when you're drunk, you're just like, you speak differently. You're like, whatever. It's almost like that kind of thing. It's weird. And no, not ever, like, I'm not a jealous person. I don't do jealousy. I think jealousy is one of the stupidest emotions, like regret. Jealousy and regret are two, and guilt. 3 dumb emotions. I don't worry about what I can't control. I don't. If I've done something, I don't have guilt about it later because it's done. I can't control it. I don't be jealous. Like, what? Everybody's different. I don't care what anyone else does or says. Like, that's a pointless emotion to be jealous. Like, what is that going to do? Like, I don't have time to be jealous. Like, what is jealousy going to do? Right? Like, oh, I want what you have, so I'm going to sit here and, like, if I want what you have, I'm going to go work to get it or figure out how to get it. I'm going to Google, how do I get this? And I'm going to go get it. That's what I do. I don't do this jealousy. I've never been jealous of a man. Like, I've never been jealous of my husband. I mean, my husband had a very prominent in society job. He's a very, like, flirty person by nature. Many women probably would have gotten jealous of the way he interacted, but I knew and I trust. And if you fuck me over, then that's on you, and then that's the end of it. Like, jealousy is one of the dumbest emotions, and I don't do jealousy. I don't do it. If I want what someone has, I go get it. I'm not jealous that you have it, because if you have it, good for you. Good for you. Why would I be jealous? Like, and it's not that I have more than anyone, because I don't. Everybody has different things. There are plenty of people who have more than me. I might have more than someone in one category, but there's plenty of people who have more than me in many other categories. So I don't do jealousy. If you have something that more than me, good for you. If you have something I want, I'll go try and get it. And if I can't get it because I can't get it, then it wasn't meant to be. But I don't do jealousy. So the fact that I'm like jealous of someone, no. The fact that I'm irrational, no. I mean, who was the first person that she unwrenched? See, and like that's the thing. Like, I don't care. Like, she like a lot of this is like some sort of like wrench thing. Like I've heard her say that Justin and I are butthurt about a wrench. I don't know why anybody cares about these wrenches. I do not. I know that people who are mods have to do they do a lot of work. They have to come to chats, they have to pay attention to them. They do a very good, helpful service. And I appreciate that. But like the idea that people like want them for these other reasons, I don't get that. Like the idea of giving someone a picture of you. Yeah, I had my son smacked me in the nose when he shouldn't. My nose is broke right here. I don't know if you can see, but there's a big like noggin there. And then it deviated my septum, so it kind of flattened out, and I can't breathe. Like I have to like pull my nostril to breathe. I don't think that happens because of drugs. Like I don't think you get a big noggin right there because of drugs. It's a broken nose. And so like HOPEY's thing is like I don't know. I don't know. But that's where like so I do get sniffly because I can't breathe in properly because it like you can see it's like a big, it's really, and it didn't used to be that way. So I can't like breathe in. It's like the whole deviated septum thing. And I have to get it fixed. And it will get fixed. And it will get fixed by insurance, just like a broken arm. Because I can't breathe. And you need to breathe. And I don't have time. I don't have downtime. And I won't have downtime till summer. And they've said like nothing's going to hurt it by it being like this. So I'm going to do it in the summer. No big deal. But I do get sniffly because I can't breathe in and things run out. Sorry, that's gross. But I mean, but that's where that comes from. And it's like, okay, you know, it's not true. Like, do you really think I'm 50 with 2 elementary school kids? I'm on live every week. Do I have signs of it? Do I look like it? Do I have things on my, like, do I look like it? Do I look like that? No, I don't think so. Do you not think it would get, like, how would I do that? How would I do that? I don't work. I don't have a job. I don't make money. Where's the money coming? Would my husband not notice that? It's not like I'm a stay-at-home mom. I run our business. I don't get paid for that. Where am I getting money from that he wouldn't know? Like, come on, think about these things. Think about these things. And that's the thing. Like, sometimes people don't think about this little thing called motive. Like, people say, like, oh, you did that. Well, what would the motive be? Like, what would the motive be? And if there is none, then maybe that doesn't make sense. Just saying. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to read. So I do have to get my kiddos here in another 5 minutes. So let's read chat. And then probably going to get going in a minute. Harper, I'm glad you're chatting. That's good for you. You should chat. Are you saying, oh, hold on, let me go back up to chat. See, I start reading at the end and then like, but so what have we proven here? Everything that this person, Hopey Dopey, the real rant room, has been saying about me for weeks on everyone who will listen is a lie. And there are receipts all through this. So, and I'm going to put links in the description so everyone can see it too. I don't want anyone to believe me. Go look it up for yourself. That's all I ask. And that's what we said here today. And after this, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to hope that the last 2 lives where she basically got ejected and laughed away and this showing receipts that she's a lying bitch are enough to get her to just shut her mouth, because that's all I want. Just stop talking about me. That's all I want. So hopefully this will get my point across of shut it up, because I'm not going to talk about this again at all. So we're done for it. So in other words, in other news stories, the first person, so I'm just going through chat. I don't think anyone follows for that. I'm just confused. I don't know. The one thing that I will say is just listen to the 2 lives that she did where she's talking about me, and then go to my lives where she's on it. And she has a completely different like style of speaking and everything like that. Like you can just tell, like it's like you're not talking about yourself. Like you're not. Okay. So the new cool things, right? The new cool things are I got my 4,000 hours. I'm not going to put ads in my stuff. That's annoying as shit. But I have memberships now. Whee! So that's just going to be fun. We're going to do like get ready with me's and I like stories and stuff like that. If you continue, yeah, it's like if Pooh is Pooh. Pooh is not me. So Pooh does like, if she's going to be an asshole, Pooh probably will do stuff on her, but it's not because of me, right? I mean, you know, we really had fun together. She was much younger than me, but we had fun together. And that I was really disappointed when she did that. And I was even more disappointed when, you know, it continued. And things might have been able to have been saved. But then when I saw her, like, I have so many, and maybe I'll just do like a clip video. I have so many receipts of things that she said about me in chat, like rude things in chat. Like, because I'm in a Discord and people always say, like, she said this, like, I see it all. Not because I'm looking, but people find it and they should, like, I have so many things. Like, she doxed me in a chat. I don't think anybody really knows because no one knows my name and didn't know it, but she doxed me. She doxed me in a fucking chat. I mean, rude things you don't do to anybody. She's out there like, so hopefully, Hopi, if you're watching this, Heidi, if you're watching this, Lori Davis, if you're watching this, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. That's all you need to do, because all I do is respond. So if you just shut up, and you're getting called out, I'm sorry, you're getting called out. If you speak about me again, this is going to get emailed to every single person that you spoke about me to, so they can see the real story, because I'm done with your bullshit. So Hopi, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry we're not friends, but I'm done. Stop talking about me. You're not going to get any clout from it. What have you gotten? 100 subs since you started talking about me? Not working for you. Heidi, your channel's fucking gone. Where did bitching about me get you? Your channel's gone. And that's not because of me, it's because of you. But shut the fuck up. Bad things have happened to you since you started coming for me. Bad things. Not because I did it, but because bad people get bad things. And fucking karma got you and bit you in the fucking UK ass and in the fucking bed slug ass. So keep it going and more shit will happen. Not because I'm going to do it, but karma seems to be not liking you too much when you do. So shut your gob. Gob is a good word. I like gob. But anyway, thank you guys for listening to my receipts. You don't have to be here. You can be anywhere, but you listen to my receipts. And I'm sorry, it was probably like not as fun of a live, but I had to do it. I had to just say, here's the truth and get it out there. And so now everybody who has heard all this bullshit, they can come here and they can see what is true and what is not. And anybody who doesn't want to go look for it, then you don't deserve my attention anyway. Money, yeah. Oh, Countess Rianne. I know who you're talking about from the Real Housewives. You know what? I know a lot of really wealthy people, and they're some of the biggest assholes ever. Money doesn't buy you anything except external bullshit that doesn't matter in the big world. The most beautiful thing about a person is their confidence and their smile and their eyes. And everybody is equally as valuable as everyone else. And that's what I believe. I don't believe that people who have plastic surgery are somehow lower than everyone who did it because they're insecure. They did it the same reason you do your nails, you dye your hair, you put fake color contacts in. And I've got my boobs done. Big fucking whoop. Big whoop. Woo! Heidi, you wish you had. Lori, you did. Hoping you got good boobs. Good for you. And Countess Luann. She cannot sing. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my God. She's bad. She's a bad singer. There's some fucking auto-tune from hell going on there. Woo! See, and that's I would so much rather talk about that kind of stuff. That is way more fun. Way more fun. I got it off my chest. I got her mouth on my chest. Everyone thinks it's her mouth on my chest. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the new members. Thank you for people who did the super chats and everything. And for new members, if you notice, there's a community. There should already be a community post for you guys. Okay. So I love you guys. For the people who actually listen to me and believe me and know who I am, I love you guys because I think we got a great thing going on here. We got great women who actually like support each other and aren't bitches to each other. Because we don't need to be jealous of each other. Everyone's great in their own way. Stop wanting what other people have. It's not worth it. You all have what y'all have because that's what you're supposed to have. We're all exactly where we're supposed to be. And that's the truth. So, as always, bye. I love you guys.